Well, salutations, good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening, wherever you may find yourself orientated within this universe, and welcome back to another broadcast. We are Ultrasonic Blur. We hope that you find yourselves well, and if not, we hope whatever is ailing you is easily fixable, and if not, then we hope we can offer some entertainment in these more trying times. Isn't that right, Biscoff? Yeah? Isn't that right? Yes. She has realized that as soon as we start speaking, that is her time to immediately demand some attention. You was just doing a lovely lie down next to us. You was doing a lovely lie down, and now you're like, no, you're talking, I must, you have energy, therefore I must have energy. Yes, hello, sweetness. Oh, you're a very good baby. You are a very good baby. So what is the plan for today? Well, the plan, we are back in future London after meeting future Luke to now have to stop Professor Layton from the future to deal with whatever the hell is going on over there. So hopefully, if I can just fix everything up properly, make it all do the things that it needs to do. There we go. Alright, it is working with the audio stuff. Little one, that is the biggest no-no. You don't go there. No. That's the big no-no. You know better than that. You just want my attention, you bastard. Oy vey. Anyway, where were we? Yes, it's you. It's there like that. It's not the prologue. We are on, chapter... Which chapter are we on? I genuinely don't even remember. Is this the future? Boy named Luke, the enigmatic future. I think we're on an enigmatic future. That sounds about right. Luke and Layton finally come face to face with future Luke in the Gilded Seven Casino. There, after learning of the crisis threatening London, they are suddenly attacked by the family. Following their narrow escape, Layton and Luke accompany future Luke to a restaurant in town. It's good to be back on the nice, Yes, it's good to be back with the Layton stuff. It's a nice calm thing, especially after yesterday. Oh, yikes! What are you doing? Sneaking up on me like that? You almost gave me a heart attack! Sorry, sir. I didn't think a simple hello would scare you so much. I was lost in thought and didn't see you coming. Anyway, I have things to do. Goodbye. What's the matter, Professor? Look at the ground, Luke. He has wet shoes, or he's pissed himself. Wet footprints? But it hasn't rained since we got here. How come his shoes are wet? I haven't the faintest idea. Okay, well that's obviously important. I love her. Does this man not remind you of anything, Professor? Any puzzles, maybe? Nope, not at all. Really? You don't have a manhole puzzle? That's right, I don't. You. The reason is always how we would finish work, we go for a picnic. No, I already saw you. That's fine. Just a little further, Luke. We're almost at the arcade now. I know. We walked through here earlier. Oh, right. Of course you did. You mentioned that before, didn't you? Yeah. Hey, there's something I've been wondering about. What's on your mind? Well, a machine that can take people to any point in time would really change the world. And not only that, it could improve people's lives. Yes, it would certainly have the potential to do that. But even though this time machine could do so much for people, you wanted to stop it from being made. Picture this scenario. Imagine there's this bully who's always giving you trouble. Go on. Now, let's say you had the time machine we've been talking about. Would you travel back in time when that bully was a teensy 5-year-old and get your own back? Of course not. That'd be cruel. Of course you wouldn't, but that's because you've got a good heart. Notice he said you've got a good heart, not we've got a good heart. That's not future Luke. Okay, anyway. Imagine the damage that someone less kind could do with a machine like that. Cool, I never thought of it like that. We've got to stop that machine from being built. Oh boy. Oh, you have a puzzle. Oh, there you are, Flukykins! How I miss the sound of your sweet voice! Well, my name is Luke, with an L! Oh, what's in a name anyway? All that matters is the love we share, Fluky. Don't you feel lucky to have met your soulmate so early in life? I know I do. Listen, Belle, I think maybe you've gotten the right big dreams for our future. I certainly do. Now, if only I could sort out this house plan. Alright, 4 rooms. Puzzle number 029. Right. This plot is lined with wood stakes that form a grid of squares. Your job is to stretch some rope between the stakes so that a 4-person family planning to build a house here can have 4 identically shaped rooms, using up the whole plot of land. For a straight line across multiple stakes, be sure to only use 1 rope. You need to complete this puzzle using 5 ropes. Okay. Right. Alright, memo, let me just see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we've got a 6. So if I go there, that's 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Right. So is there something I can do with like, if we cut it in the middle, obviously that doesn't do anything. However, what we need to do is, like, get this, so we get this shape the same the whole time, is what we're looking at. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking like... It's... Like... But I can do that, but the problem is that doesn't actually leave everyone with everything the same, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Damn. Okay, but that's got to be it, because we've got this shape here. So it's got to involve 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5 ropes. 5 ropes. Shit. Oh, do you intuitively shaped rooms? Oh, wait, hang on, you cheeky fucks. I see it. It's not identically sized rooms, it is identically shaped rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are identically shaped rooms, not identically sized. That's the trick. Again, every puzzle, always check your assumptions. Okay, it looks like that. They're not the same size. You can't do the same size rooms in this because there's only 6 points on the other ones. If there was 7, you might be able to do it. Maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Probable, because you've got an actual middle point where everything can intersect a little bit easier. So yeah, that's how you do it. That's it, because they're not the same. They're the same shape, which is the thing. In mathematics, these shapes are identical via translation and rotation on things. That's the way that they exist.
This one's as good as
there we go. Hooray! Smart. Let's go. Nice job. There we are, all the same shape. Oh, did it take you long to realise that the rooms didn't need to all be the same size? It took me a little bit. It took us a little bit, but that's very good. Oh, very good. Hats off to you, Professor Layton game. Oh, how wonderful! That's a lovely home you designed for us, Fluke. I'm so happy. Now give your sweetheart a big squeaky. Stop making that kissy face at me! Oh, Fluke, there you go again. Every time you get embarrassed like that, I just melt. And we got the cake hunt. Okay. Well, you know we've got to do it. You know I've got to look at it. I've got to do this. I've got to do these because I like these. Ooh. Okay, that's a tricky bastard, isn't it? Okay. Right. Right, up, along, down. Up, along, down. Let's assume that we need to jump here. Alright, so I'm going up, I'm going over, I'm going down. Yep, I'm going right, I'm going up. I'm then going down. Ah, I need to jump this, right? In case I do need to jump that, let's just do that. That should be everything, right? Goes up, over, down, over, up, then down. Because, yeah, it's hitting 3 things, so that should work, right? Unless you need to use everything, in which case then, where have I gone wrong? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Hey! Oh, interesting, you don't have to use everything. But if you did need to use everything... Well, no, there's no reason to use everything, because... Yeah, because there's no way to... I mean, you can use everything, but, like, you'd erroneously use this, on stuff. Yeah. I mean, I can just erroneously use it, but it feels unnecessary. No, we wouldn't do that. Yeah. Because you can't, again, you can't put tiles. Oh, you can put tiles! What? Since when can you put tiles there? Because if I was going to do that, then you just do that, and you're down with that, and that's even fewer tiles used, right? Yeah. Ah, but no, because then you can't get this. So yeah, you'd go that way. Yeah. Alright, well, we did it anyway. That's fine. Don't need to do anything else. Already done that. Picture book we'll worry about when we get more things. So we're heading this way for... You got a puzzle? No. Good.
Have you been, fellas? Word is that there was a shootout at the Southern Casino.
Well, that's in the papers already.
Seems some nutters went in there and tried to run off with the day's profits. When the casino security staff caught them red-handed, they turned the place into Wild West.
What? But that's not how it happened at all.
Oh, now, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what the paper says.
Oh, the paper's wrong.
Oh, yeah? How'd you know it's not the ones who's in the wrong?
Professor, why would the paper print lies?
Oh, Luke. Oh. Well, Luke, my boy, I think it's time you learned about a little thing called news-wide propaganda. I hate to say this, but I think the family controls the press here. The papers print what they're told to. Yes, Luke, it's known as propaganda, and it's wildly effective.
Look, there's the restaurant!
Is this the place you had in mind, Big Luke?
Yes, this is the one. Let's head in.
Alright. Puzzle? No puzzle. Oh, ow.
Wow, you look terrible! What happened to you?
Yeah, I'm in a right state, to be honest with you. Buster just came by with his guns blazing.
Oh dear, that's awful.
You're telling me. He kept banging on about some brat who'd gotten into the casino. That brat wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Me? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of going to an awful place like that.
Good. I was afraid I was going to have to teach you a lesson for it being so daft. And I really ain't in no shape for teaching right now, as you can see. I just don't get that, Bostro. He's always losing his rag for no reason. Something clicked. I don't know if it clicked back in or out. Ugh.
Luke, do you see that man in black over there? Does he look familiar to you? Yes, he's the one who brought us your letter.
Hello, travelling postman.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shipley.
Not at all. Just got here a minute ago myself.
You've all met before, but I don't think you were properly introduced. This is my good friend, Shipley. He has played a vital role in bringing you and little Luke here to our time. Pleased to meet you, Shipley.
Likewise, Professor. Sorry I had to be so brief with you when we last met. Luke here told me I shouldn't share any details until he had the chance to speak with you himself.
Don't give it another thought. Luke needed to test us before sharing the details of his plan. Shipley, did you manage to do some reconnaissance work in Chinatown, as I asked?
Certainly did, Luke. That filthy scumbag Layton, apologies, Professor. I'm talking about the evil Layton, of course.
The Professor is aware of the situation, so please do continue.
Right, you know that towering pagoda in Chinatown? Evil Layton is holding them captured scientists there, apparently. He's got them working like slaves on something or other. Oh, he's gone down in the Dorset, yeah? He's down in the Somerset and Dorset and Cornwall area. He's down there now.
So the scientists are in this towering pagoda. That's going to make things very difficult.
I heard another peculiar rumour while I was about town.
Yes?
Word has it that the Prime Minister who disappeared 10 years ago is being held up there too.
What? Bill Hawks. Okay. He's been missing ever since the day of the accident. It's been 10 years now. Do you suppose evil Layton might have abducted the Prime Minister as well as all those scientists?
We won't know until we check the facts for ourselves.
Big Luke, you seemed apprehensive at the mention of the towering pagoda. Why, what is this place? The towering pagoda is the family stronghold situated among a sea of warehouses in Chinatown. To complicate matters, all of Chinatown is under family control, which means it'll be difficult to get in there to get just within walking distance. Be that as it may, we need to uncover the truth. Can you guide us safely to the pagoda? Infiltrating a place like that is going to require a bit of preparation. Why don't we split up for a bit and I'll see if I can secure us a safe route there. You go on ahead for Chinatown without me. Shipley will tell you how to get that far, alright?
Very well.
Good. Now I need to get moving. Be careful out there.
Crikey, he didn't half leave in a hurry.
We need to get to Chinatown, Shipley. What's the best way to get there?
Let's see. Your best bet is head back up Flatstone Street. Head north towards the casino. There's a small set of stairs on the right. Do you know the ones I mean?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I do recall passing by an area that fits that description.
Good. Head up them stairs and follow the narrow alley onto the top of the river until you hit a path above a river. From there, just follow that path and it'll take you straight into Chinatown.
You're not coming with us, Shipley?
Oh, I wish I could, but I gotta stay here and wait for a word for your older self.
Very well. Thank you for your assistance, Shipley. Come, Luke, we mustn't tarry here.
Be careful out there. If you run into any trouble, you can always find me here.
That we can. No puzzle?
You're not going to have a bite before you leave? That's a real shame, lad. I don't mean to twist the knife, but you're missing out on the finest lamb you'll ever dig a fork into.
I wish I could stay. If I could stay, I would, believe me. Next time I'm here, I'm ordering for 2.
Alright, you got puzzle? No puzzle. Damn you. Yep. Any puzzles? Any puzzles? No puzzles? No, but I got a hint coin. No, I wanted a puzzle. Any puzzle? No, never mind. That's fine. So back we go. Up this way, up Flatstone. Past Flatstone, and then there's the set of stairs. Okay. Oh, it's her again, but she's not wearing a hat this time. I wonder what's going on here then. Okay.
Here you go.
What's this now?
Open it and see.
Is it gonna be what I think it is? Oh, tell me it's gonna be what I think it is, and it's gonna... It is!
Hat?
It's the hat!
For
Oh.
the newly appointed professor. Congratulations.
Aww.
You're a fully fledged member of the academic community now. So you've got to look the part.
Okay. Oh.
Very dashing, Herschel.
Aww.
The picture of a true gentleman.
A true gentleman?
No, leave it on.
Aww.
It suits you. It really does.
Oh no. Oh
So
no.
taking it off.
Oh no! Brain is going into trauma mode where it's like, oh no, she's gone.
Fine. I didn't realize how late it was.
Uh-oh.
I have to go to the lab. We're running
Uh-oh.
a very important experiment today.
Uh-huh.
Let's continue this celebration over dinner tonight. Oh,
Okay.
and promise me you'll wear the hat. It's not your usual style, but keep an open mind. After all, isn't that what a gentleman does?
Aww. Oh god, this game is already setting up to make us cry. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, aw, look at him. He's very fitting. Aw. That's, oh. Did you see that, Professor? Well, that was the same woman we saw earlier, wasn't it? I suppose it was. You seem distracted, Professor. Are you alright? What's that? Oh, I'm fine, Luke. Absolutely fine. If you say so, Professor. Hey, look! I bet these were the stairs that Shipley mentioned.
I could have sworn that was Claire, but that's impossible. Or is it that the Prime Minister who's disappeared 10 years ago is being held up there too? Perhaps that's what happened when the Prime Minister was abducted 10 years ago. Perhaps he was sent to the future as we were. What if all this talk of time travel is real? If so, then maybe that really was Claire. No, it defies all logic. Claire can't be here. Not after that day. Oh no. Oh no. The mysterious woman. A woman who looks uncannily like Professor Layton's old sweetheart Claire is wandering around town. Who could she be? Oh no. Oh no. Oh man.
Do you suppose that bronze statue depicts some sort of local hero? Oh, I'm gonna have a quick look, Professor. Ah, that's nice. It's like the Professor with, like, both his outfits smashed together. Huh? Look, Professor! The man in the statue has the same hat as you!
Well, it's not quite the same. His is tapered down at the bottom. Haha, so he does. If I'm the man in the statue, does that make you that boy there?
Well, I suppose he looks a bit like me. Oh, there's a description on the statue here. Let's see. It seems our friend here was some sort of famous author.
An author, you say? Not a professor?
Imagine if he was. Now that would be a coincidence. Let's see what else it says. The author used to write big, complicated books, but that all changed because of this boy. The boy was ill, and to cheer him up, the man wrote an adventure novel for people of all ages. I suppose the book was so successful that he went on to write more of them.
What a heartwarming story.
Oh, but that's not all, Professor. Here, I'll read you the rest. In the end, the little boy was taken by his illness. However, the extraordinary friendship between the author and the boy would last forever. I can't believe how sad that ending is.
There, it's not all bad, my boy. It sounds as if the two found true friendship in each other. Some people go through their whole lives without experiencing such a thing.
I suppose so. I'm still terribly sad, though.
Look here, it says, in memory of an extraordinary and everlasting friendship. Wouldn't it be wonderful if our friendship grew to those heights?
What do you mean, if? Our friendship is already extraordinary and everlasting.
Now, Luke, I didn't mean to ruffle your feathers. You're right. We're very good friends. You're not upset, are you?
Me? Upset? Of course not. Anyway, I think we should move on.
Oh dear. Well, you tried, Layton. A little break before moving on. Anything else? There is a puzzle! You know this statue here?
Reminds you of a puzzle?
Precisely. Here, give this one a try. Yes, let's see if this can cheer you up. Puzzle number 032. A broken lance. Okay.
Oh no! No! Oh, you fucks. Here is a photo of 4 knights with lances, but one of the lances is broken, but it was repaired with string just before the photo was taken. Whose lance is it? Of course, all the lances were originally straight. It's not a puzzle, it's a fucking optical illusion. Oh, fucking hell. I hate this puzzle. I hate these. I hate these. These genuinely suck. I hate optical illusions. The optical illusion puzzles are genuinely just the worst. My mind is immediately saying that it is C, but I don't know. Okay. Okay. Alright. No. Just erase that. I genuinely don't know, and if I get it wrong, then fuck you. Because look, like, that to me says that C is going up too high. Like, my initial thought is that it's C, but fucking hell. Right, let me just erase everything there. Like, it just looks a little too... but I could make all of them look a little too high. Okay, that genuinely looks like a straight line. Let me erase all. Let me try doing it with a thin line. Yeah, I think it is C, because look at that. That to me looks like it's C. Please be C, and please don't let me get this wrong. Oh, thank you. Fuck you. Nobody likes optical illusions as puzzles. They're not. It's just an optical illusion. It's easy to spot the kink in Knight C's lance if you look at it diagonally from the bottom. Yeah. Also as well, like, okay. There is a slightly different way you can do this that I have now just noticed. All of the knights, their tips, the tips should line up and the bottoms should line up. A and B's tips line up and so do the bottoms line up. C and D's do not. However, the thing that you're looking at is you have to look at where C's is. C's is slightly shorter in comparison. So as a result, it's because it's shorter, it's lower down on the tip thing. So it's been repaired like that. That's how you could tell a little bit easier. Okay. Maybe I should not just complain and actually just look at it a bit more. Wonderful work. You're really getting quite good at this, Luke. I should fucking hope so. Right, anything else? Oh, what did you say? Ow? What did you say ow at? What did you say ow at? No, no, I don't want to look at that. Oh, you and me, Professor. Yes? You said ow at something. What the fuck did you say ow at? No. You got a puzzle for me. It's official. I'm a genius. Just listen to this puzzle I thought up. It's a real gem. You have quite the large overbite, my friend. Puzzle number 033. Brothers and sisters. Okay. There are 3 siblings, A, B, and C. A. I have one older brother and 3 younger sisters. B. I have 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters. C. I have 3 older brothers and 1 younger sister. Given all of their statements are true, what is the lowest possible number of siblings in this family? Right. Okay. So. Right. One older brother. So person A. Oh, let me erase. Person A has a brother here and 3 sisters. Okay. Can we now... Could we now say that B is here, like this? So A is... let me go ahead and just put an M there. For that. According to B, we have 2 older brothers. Okay. And 2 younger sisters. Sister. C, I have 3 older brothers and 1 younger sister. Oh. Is it 6? And it's just 3 and 3? And they're just not all talking about each other? Maybe? Huh. Wait, hang on. No, hang on. Sorry. I just realized the folly I was thinking of. I was saying that, oh god, there could be older brother. Oh my god. Let's say you're like you're the youngest of. No, I think it does just have to be 3 there and 3 there, right? Like we know we've talked. At most we talk about 3 boys, and at most we talk about 3 girls. So it just has to be 3 and 3. Like, it's just 6. We don't care about the order of them. Okay, but if we are going to talk about the order of them, let's figure that out. We know that there is at least... so person A has 1 older brother here, and 3 younger sisters. Yeah, they're just not... I don't think that they're not talking about... they're not talking about everything. They're just talking about how many older brothers. It's always how many older brothers and how many younger sisters. That's the trick here. And you'll notice that it's 3 and 3, so it is just 6. They're always talking about how many older brothers and how many younger sisters. So yeah. So, for example, knowing that C has 1 younger sister, so there's C, and you have brother. Person 2 has 2 older brothers and 2 younger sisters, so it should, I think it should look sister, brother, brother, I think is what it should look like. Looking at C and B as an example for that. But I think it is 6 because, again, we're just looking at the largest number there, and the largest number there is also the minimum number. So yeah, it is just 6. 6. Submit. Okay.
That should do the trick.
Boosh!
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Very nice. Bang on the... Yes! And I got the order right! The lowest possible number of siblings is 6. At first glance, it might seem like there are only 5. The fact that A says that he has 3 younger sisters means there must be at least 3 female siblings. Likewise, the fact that C says that she has 3 older brothers means there must also be at least 3 male siblings. So 5 siblings isn't quite enough. Wrong! Wrong! That is not true at all. That is not true at all. Sibling B could just say, could just be, you know, non-binary, or they could be gender fluid, so fuck you! You can do it in 5. You can do it in 5, as long as someone identifies as male and female, so fuck you. What? You solved it? You must have cheated. I don't talk to cheaters. Good day. Alright, and we got the Picture Book 2's coffee. Wonderful. Oh, good little one. Very good. Okay. Ouch, I got a stone in my shoe. Haha, fuck you, Luke. Okay, yeah, okay, that's fine, right. Oh, it's you! A real man backs down from no puzzle. In fact, nothing delights him more than pursuing a solution. You there! You're a man, are you not? Well then, don't just stand there, solve this puzzle! Okay. Puzzle number 034. The mysterious memo. Right. You return to your flat to find a strange piece of paper next to your calculator. Your flatmate must have been trying to tell you something before he left. The note says 101 times 5. What word could your flatmate have been trying to convey to you with this mysterious memo? Was it not just the fact that it's just 5... next to a calculator, 505, also could just look like this. S-O-S. It's an SOS. Alright. S-O-S. Right?
Let's see if I've got
It's not
this
too
right.
difficult, that one. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
that's settled.
Very nice. You got it! The message is SOS. When you enter 101 times 5 into a calculator, you can interpret the answer of 505 as SOS. Your flatmate was asking for help. Yes. So if you did 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. Hang on. 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. That could also be SOS. You got 101 that many times. At last, an answer! You, sir, have proved beyond a doubt that every puzzle has an answer. Excellent work, my good man. Well, I should hope so. My, what a foul odour. I mean, they're growing... Is that birds or... No, it is birds on it. I was going to say, is that birds or mushrooms growing out of the bins? Alright. Last time we had bins, we had some fucking awful slider puzzles. Is this really the way to Chinatown? It's awfully dirty and dark. Does this place frighten you, my boy? Me? Scared? No, no way. I just want to go to Chinatown. Let's go. There's no need to dash off, Luke. Do be careful you don't slip. Whoa! Oh, ow! Ow, 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 ow! Oh dear, what did I just tell you? You laughing at me, Professor? Laughing? Me? Certainly not. Are you quite all right? Of course I am. I just bumped my knee a little. I'll walk it off. Oh, good. I was worried for a moment there. Let's go. Okay. What the hell? Hello. Hello there, little chappie. Have you ever been so bored you could keel over? I have. Why are you so bored? Well, I don't have anything to do. That's a big factor. But also, I've sort of lost my life. Now I can't find it. How does one lose one's life? A while back, this fella tells me I can earn a few bob doing this cushy job. I was out of work at the time, so I thought, why not, you know? Okay, that makes sense. I thought so too, until I realized I'd been had. Fella threw me in a dark hole and had me digging all day and night, working like a dog I was. That sounds awful, whatever it was. Sounds like whatever he was paying you, it wasn't worth it. Haven't I? I haven't even told you the worst bit yet. I finished the job and head home, yeah. But everything's been switched around while I'm in the hole, and I can't find my house or my family. Oh gosh, maybe you traveled through time like us. Who, what, where now? I don't really follow, but I do know I've been out here on my own for a while now. The only thing I've had to do here is pass the time with these puzzles I do. Here, you try one. Puzzle number 035. Twisted Tunnels. Okay. You've dug some tunnels, but they've ended up looking like an ant farm. You have to connect A to A1, B to B1, and C to C1, but you can't use the same path twice. In order to do this, however, one of your connections must go above ground. Is this connection A, B, or C? Okay. Right. Alright, let's start with A then. And just let's take a route to A. Gets you there without too much issue. Oh, A can't go that way because then it blocks off C. So A can't go that way because it blocks off C. So A's gonna go this way a little bit. Let's try and take it all below ground. Okay, what? And you've got to go... Is it just A? Because... yeah, looking at it... like... yeah, A doesn't fucking connect to any... A doesn't fucking connect to anything! Let's just try C. I mean, C's dead. Simple, isn't it? Yeah, C's gonna go this way, like that. Yeah, C's gonna look like that. Yeah, okay, so C can do it. B... what? Oh, man. This is a fucking graph puzzle, but the annoying thing is the fact that the fucking graph is twisted and things, so you can't make out. Oh, man. Oh, if someone straightened this out, it'd look wonderful. I think it is A though, by the looks of it, just straight off the bat. Because C you can do without too much issue. B, oh man, looking at it. I mean, it's either. Here's the thing: it's either A or C because they use that same path, which is annoying. That's what's annoying about it. It's either A or C, because A and C both use these tunnely things. Because if A wants to stay underground, A can go like through here, through this thing, go here, and it locks off this path piece here. So A can stay underground, right? Can B stay underground if I do that? Let's find out. B can go... Just follow one of these paths until it fucking diverges. Going up leads me through a bunch of shit that goes above ground. Hang on a sec, let me come out here and, see where I'm going. Well, no, because if C needs to go above ground, C can do it, so I can do that. Twiddly, twiddly, twiddly. Yeah, and then I come down here, round here, like that, and connect there. So C needs to be above... What? Can make all three connections if C goes above ground. Could make that. So can I not make this connection if A goes above ground? Well, how does A get above ground is the first question. A gets... Yes! No, yes, I see where... I see where it is. I see where it is. It's this shit and this shit here that are causing the problem. So it is C. It is C that needs to go up above ground. Wait, shit. Okay.
No puzzle can stop Layton's
It needs to go above ground because A's got a lot of sections that interconnect with C, so you need to basically, like, go a very, very long, convoluted route. But yeah, it's a stupidly long route to get to fucking C, but because you cut off so many pathways that C would take with A, that's the problem. Wonderful! You can make all three connections if C goes above ground. Okay. There we are.
Good job there, chappy. I can tell you're a thinker. You remind me of my son. Alright, know-it-all. Right, know-it-all he is. But he's a good boy, really. He used to love it when I would give him a puzzle to work on. I do wish I could see the little tyke again.
That's all I have to reach that. Oh, hello. What are you? Cripes, it broke!
Well, what do you expect when you go prodding around everything?
Professor, I wasn't prodding it that hard!
Luke?
I'm sorry, I probably should have been more careful. I should probably be more careful.
Indeed you should. Now let's see what kind of damage you've caused here. What's this? I do believe this leads somewhere interesting. Let's have a look at what's on the other side.
But isn't this trespassing, Professor? Professor, wait for me!
Ah, so this is where it leads.
Can we leave now, Professor? The casino staff won't be happy if they find us in here.
You worry too much, Luke.
Maybe so, but I still think we should really leave now.
What? Okay. Interesting. So there's just a hole there that leads to the Gilded 7 Casino. Drastically moldy smell to it, hence why it broke. Okay. And there's 3 hint coins. Let's go along there.
It looks like we're on the right track, Professor. Here's the Thames.
Indeed, and it looks as majestic as ever.
I suppose some parts of London never change, even after 10 whole... Hey, that wasn't there before.
You've noticed it as well then, Luke.
That has to be the biggest lighthouse I've ever seen, and I'm sure it wasn't there before.
Judging by its almost pristine condition, it must have been erected fairly recently.
Uh-huh. Okay, and who are you?
Good day, fine gents. Isn't the view from here absolutely gorgeous?
It most certainly is, sir.
Truly, it's nothing short of breathtaking.
Psst, Professor, look at this man. Do you suppose he could be part of the family?
What's that, boy? I'm standing right here. If you have something to say it to my face. What's more, I don't appreciate being associated with those drably clad ruffians. Look at this suit. See the stitching? This was custom made in Italy. Italy, I say.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry, sir. I meant no offence. I never really thought you were one of them family members.
Well, as long as you acknowledge your outrageous mistake, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. Just to assuage any lingering doubts of to my identity, however, allow me to introduce myself. Before you stands London's most dashing and distinguished and debonair man. The name's Graham. I would tell you to remember the name, but I know you couldn't possibly forget.
Got it. Graham. London's most distinguished, dashing, and, the other one. But I won't forget the name, I promise.
Okay. So it doesn't feel like the future at all. Hint coins. Hint coins. Any more hint coins? There's another one. Hint coin in the lighthouse? No, but hint coin on the nuclear power plant. Okay. Names. Yep. Okay, well, that's fine. Ooh, another puzzle.
Oh, hello there. Say, do you happen to know if this is the way to Chinatown? Reckon this path will most likely take you there, yay. You reckon? Haven't you taken this path before? No chance. I have a feeling something could happen to me done that way. Something bad. Like I could get into a rammy with a family lot. I'm better off just staying here and solving puzzles.
Puzzle number 036. Henchman Hunt. Now, what the fuck is this?
I'm afraid there might be some of our family lot up ahead. There's no telling what they'll do if they spot me. I've taken up a hiding spot behind this wall so I can take a wee peek without being found. Can you please help me out? Just how many henchmen are actually out there?
Oh, fucking hell. What is this? There is one there. Alright, let me erase that actually. One there. Two. So that is 1, 2. Okay, that's that same guy we saw earlier. 3. 3. Four. Okay. Yeah. 5. Okay. Let's get that. This is a different version of a puzzle. 5. Right there. Has that one already been seen? Yes. Okay. 5. 6. 6. Okay, that's the one I've already seen. 7. 7. That one's already been seen. Oh, shit! There's one there. 8. Okay, that's fucking rude as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you are number 7. 8. You are number 6. Okay, so I'm seeing 8 here. And I'm just trying to... did you get seen? Alright, I can see 8, but, again... Double checking. So there's 3 there. There's 4, 5, 6. There's not anyone like... You fuck! There's number 9. Okay. That's so cruel. Okay, I see 9 now. That's so dumb that they just hide some up there. God, I'm gonna check that it's 9. I hope that it's 9.
As good as solved.
Oh, thank fuck for that. That's gross. That's gross. That's right. Craven's 9 henchmen. I was right to be afraid. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the 2 hidden was so irritating. That's gross. That's actually gross. Henchman Hunt. And an old man for the picture book too. Oh, you've solved my puzzle. Looks like you're near part of the family lot then. They're not too bright, see? Of course not. We're no family minions. I'm Luke, and this here is the famous Professor Layton. Wait! Layton, you say? Of course he's not a family minion. He's the head honcho. Oh, somebody help me! Oops. I forgot how the name Layton scares the living daylights out of people in this time. Yes, it's unfortunate, but people do seem to think I'm a criminal. On a more interesting note, Luke, look around. Have a look at the ground. He also has wet feet. Okay. Those footprints must belong to the man who just ran off. Come to think of it, his shoes and trousers were soaking wet. But why? Well, because you scared the piss out of him. They literally, the last 2 people have pissed themselves so much they've soddened their bloody shoes. It's a bit chilly to go out for a swim, don't you think? Indeed. So how did he get his shoes so wet? Okay. The men in lab coats. Men in white lab coats seem to be all over this part of town, but the odd thing is that their trouser bottoms and shoes are soaking wet. What reason could they have for walking around London with wet feet? I don't know yet. Okay. Anything in... Oh, in the river, there's a puzzle. It's our lucky day. We seem to have stumbled across a hidden puzzle. Puzzle number 152. Tinned Trouble. Alrighty then. 3 different types of tin food are randomly stacked up. You need to rearrange them into stacks of the same food. However, there are tins on top of tins that you want to move. You'll have to move them all at once. Also, you can't have more than 6 tins in a stack. Sounds easy, right? Oh, one more thing. You also need to do it in 6 or fewer moves. Right. We do this. We do this. We do this. We do this. This. Ah. Okay. Right. You've got very few moves to do that in. Yeah, what if I do that, and that, and that, and that? No. Okay, right. Which of these is best to move like that? I don't know. No. Can I not put... No, I can only have 3 stacks. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like maybe moving them about is what's causing me some trouble here. Should I be looking at the top tin and that's the thing that I should be using? There we go. There we go. That's better.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those where you can kind of get away with it for a while because there's only so many different moves you can make. Spectacular. Now, everything is nice in order. Yes. Picking up, like, the bottom thing is where you get trouble. So leave the bottom ones alone. And that, as they say, is that. Okay. Anything else? No. Seriously, not even a hint going. A single one, no.
You know, Professor, with all the trees and stuff, this hill is a bit, creepy.
What's the matter, Luke? You're not afraid of seeing a ghost, are you?
Come on, Professor. I know you would never believe in something so unscientific.
Unscientific, you say?
Yeah, there's no proof that ghosts exist.
And a man of science like you would never fear something as silly as ghosts, eh, Luke?
Well, maybe just a little.
Alright. Oh, what are you? You are a puzzle!
I spy with my little eye a hidden puzzle.
Puzzle number 147. Paving the way.
Okay. Righty. You want to pave your garden using one of the 5 types of paving stones. However, only one of these shapes will, when used repeatedly, will cover every part of the garden apart from the star-shaped flower pots. The paving stone shaped can be rotated but not flipped. Well, in which case then it's just answer E, because this is Tetris tessellation. Here's the important thing to know. Alright, which type of paving stone should you use? So, here's some important things. We have a shape that is 3, we have a 3, we have a 4, we have a 4, and we have a 5. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So, based on the fact that we have 16 points that we need to do, 3 and 5 do not go into 16. As a result, you can already immediately get rid of those, because we know we're looking for 16 spaces. Now, you may look initially and be like, hey, I can do this, and I can do this with D. But the problem is that this section here, it's usually this bit in here that causes the problems. However, what you can do is with the L-shaped pieces, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, like so. Yep, just like that, and that clears out everything. Like that. So it is E. Very easy.
This one's as good as solved. I knew it.
Nice and simple. That took longer to explain than actually to solve. E is the paving stone you need to use. As you can see above, being able to make good use of the stones is a useful skill for a gardener. I mean, you could also as well, if you could flip the stones, you could, yeah, you could have used, you could use 2 pattern there, but that's, if you can't do that, then you need to, use that one.
Ha! I know I could do it.
Okay. Please don't dilly-dally, let's move, Professor! Seriously? Nothing else here? I'm sinister about the shape of that tree. Isn't it? That's a willow tree, right? Looking at the overhang of the things, they overhang water. So how is one over here? Like, only a slight trickle of sunlight makes it through the trees. Yeah. Oh, who are you?
Psst! Oh, yeah, you two, look sharp. You got a lost look about you. Do you know where you are? I must confess, we do not. It's our first time in this area. Listen, I could be wrong, but it looks like you two are a couple of fine upstanding citizens. I'm a nice fella, so I'll clue you in. You're standing right in the middle of the Black Market Bazaar.
Black Market? Wow.
Well, he's right, sonny. We sell a lot of dodgy stuff out here, and no one questions where it came from. If it were me in those shiny loafers of yours, I'd keep me head down and leg it quick as I could. That would seem prudent indeed.
Before we go, though, I've got a question. Why do people come all the way out here to shop?
Listen, son, there are things to sale here, and let's just say you won't find them at your local corner shop. But come to the bazaar and you can see what treasures you find.
Oh, I suppose you mean antiques and other rare items then.
I think we've asked enough questions for one day, Luke. Let's move on, shall we? You two be careful. Oh, and if you're ever in the market for something hard to find, swing by.
Okay. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, hello there, Mr. Cat.
What is he saying, Luke?
He says he's in a bit of a jam, Professor.
The little one when you need her. Puzzle number 037. Cat Romance. Right. This tomcat is trying to meet up with his sweetheart. However, there are dogs on the squares marked with X's, and if the tomcat comes within 3 squares of one, they'll pick up his scent and chase him off. Rest assured that the dogs can't smell through walls, though. With entrances, which entrance out of A, B, C, and D should the tomcat take so that he can be safely reunited with his lady friend? Well, let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That is out of the question because of everything. 1, 2, 3. That is out of the question. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that is out of the question as well, which basically means that D is out of the question because D has nowhere to go. So it is not D. And of course that square there. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This spot here is out of the question. It looks like it's C, but just to be sure, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This area up here is out of the question as well by these dogs. And you go 1, 2, 3. So yeah, thankfully, 1, 2, 3. You can just about make it through. It's the only part that you can make it through. Is C, because B's blocked off and A is blocked off, so it must be C. I think.
This
Like that.
one's as good as solved.
Yes, wonderful.
Phew, that's a relief.
All right, what's next? Perfect. The answer is C. Reunited at last. Yes, because D's blocked off and, yeah. Very nice.
I know. I'm glad we could help as well.
Yes, glad to be of service. Okay, you got anything more? Oh, that's nice. What is this then?
I can't stop looking at this curious flower and that strange little insect that's buzzing around it.
Okay, what else have we got? Anything dangerous? Out of junk. But business is business. Okay. Yeah, don't see nothing. Let's just get out of here before we screw something up. Oh, something there. Puzzle! Oh, look, a hidden puzzle. Puzzle number 153. An extra block. Oh, Christ. The green frame and 6 orange blocks below are all composed of an identical equilateral triangles. The frame can be completed filled using 5 of the 6 blocks. The blocks can be freely rotated and flipped to fill each of the frames. Circle the one block that isn't used. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. So, let's start off by how many of these do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we have 22 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We have 24 total on that. So my initial answer is that it's just this because we only need to get rid of 2. And getting rid of any more is pointless. Like, you can't get rid of more than that because it's there. Why do I feel like that is wrong? Why do I feel like I have screwed something up by writing that? Because it's a 30 picker out and they're not usually as simple as just counting the number of blocks that you've got. Okay.
It's gotta be that though, right? Right? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So that is 22 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 6, 5, and 2. Which comes 10, 19, 24. Yeah, so it is just that one. It is just that one. Okay. I was weird. Sorry, I second-guessed myself there. Okay.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Very true. Excellent. Was it difficult to assemble in your head? There's actually a really easy way to solve this puzzle. Did you find it? The frame is composed of 22 identical equilateral triangles. The 6 blocks together are composed of 24 triangles, which is 2 too many. This means the unused block must be the one made from only 2 triangles. I didn't bother assembling it! And yes, of course, you can also rotate. You can rotate every piece 60 degrees, and you get the same thing, or flip it as well. Very nice. Nothing like a bit of exercise for the brain to put a spring in your step. Well, sort of. Okay, it's a massive gate. It's some kind of fortress. I wonder if anybody lives up there. I don't know. Okay, fine.
Oi, just what do you two think you're doing? No one pushes through this here gate. Now clear our foot before we'll be having more than words with each other.
I see.
What nerve! They're just a pair of brutes, don't you agree? Professor, what are you thinking about?
Tell me, Luke, did those two remind you of anyone we know? It's not an exact match, but they do bear an odd resemblance to a certain pair of fellows.
Of course! You're talking about Inspector Chelmy and Barton!
I am. The similarities are quite striking, don't you think?
Big guy in charge, check. Small assistant, check. But something tells me the Inspector wouldn't take kindly to being told he resembles a criminal.
Speaking of the Inspector, did his presence at the event seem at all odd to you?
Event? Oh, you mean the time machine presentation?
Yes. Why do you suppose a police inspector was invited to an event like that in the first place?
Well, he's cracked quite a few tough cases. Maybe his celebrity status got him involved. I mean, why were you there, Professor? You're just some twat in a top hat. No offense.
Yes, I assumed the same thing. After all, pseudo-celebrity status is what got you and me our tickets.
Oh good, you also think that. Pseudo-celebrity? Nonsense! You're the great Professor Layton, the twat in a hat! The modern-day English gentleman.
I hate to say it, Luke, but I think you're the only one who'd heap that kind of praise on me. From what I saw, almost everyone there was either from the media or London high society. The Inspector and I were clear exceptions to an otherwise homogeneous list of names.
So?
So the question looms before us. Why did Dr. Stangan, whoever he is, invite the Inspector and me? But I wouldn't give to hear the Inspector's take on the events.
Yeah, it's too bad we'd have to go back to our own time to ask him. Wait a second! What if the Inspector is still working here in the future?
Professor, there you are.
Ah, hello, Luke.
I couldn't help but overhear hear you as I ran up. Did you say you'd like to meet the Inspector? Yes, ideally we'd like to meet him. Yes, good job, little one. Yes, ideally we could meet him back in our. Ideally we would meet him back in our time, while the events of that time are still fresh. I think we can make that happen.
But how?
Let's continue this conversation where we can't be seen or heard, shall we? Why don't we head over to the wooded area to the west? Alright, let's leave here and head on out. There, much better. I don't think anyone is likely to overhear us now. You mentioned that there is a way for us to visit the Inspector in our own time. I can only imagine that this means going back to the 10 years ago. Is such a thing possible? Indeed, Professor, but the only way to do it is to use the wormhole in the clock shop.
But the door to the clock shop is locked! How are we going to get in?
That shouldn't be a problem. I can get that door open for you. Strange. Why is it that you have such an easy access to this wormhole? I promise I'll explain everything when we get there. Please trust me on this. But for now, let's return to the clock shop on Midland Road.
But what about our plan to head into Chinatown?
That'll have to be put on the back burner for now. The situation has changed. Oh? Save your progress, which I believe means we are going back to the present. Right? Right? Yes, chapter 4. Back to the present. With Cog and Spring. Alright, let's take a very long walk all the way back across this.
Say, when was that lighthouse on the river built?
About 5 years ago. Did anyone comment on its peculiar location? Building a structure like that in the middle of the river seems to serve little purpose. That's not untrue, Professor, but let's discuss the city later. We need to make for the clock shop. Okay, let's do that. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness you're here! London's most debonair man requires some assistance.
Alright. What's the matter?
It's that blasted bird over there. The dreadful creature swooped down and plucked my best cufflinks right off my sleeves.
How is that possible?
Cufflink? Never mind.
What bird?
Is it the same bird as before?
It is!
Oh, that must be the bird the fellow is talking about.
Oh wow, it's a parrot!
Don't just stand there staring. Grab the winged menace before it flaps off. You may not have noticed, sir, but we're in a bit of a hurry here.
Luke, listen to yourself. Don't you remember what the professor always says? Helping people in need is the duty of every gentleman.
A very good point, Luke. Very well then, let's think. This bird clearly likes shiny objects. Excuse me, sir, would you happen to have anything shiny we could borrow for a moment? Of course! What sort of gentleman would I be without the proper accoutrements? Here, I always carry a garnet for when I need a little to accessorize with a little flash. Oh dear.
Oh, what's wrong?
Curses, that garnet has fallen to the bottom of my case and I can't reach it. You're not making it very easy for us to help you. Okay. Puzzle number 038. Cluttered case. Sliding puzzle! A red garnet has fallen to the bottom of this cluttered briefcase. Can you move the garnet to the opening? Let's see if we can. First thing I'm going to do is like this. But that immediately doesn't do anything, so... yeah. Like, doing that lets me move this over. But that also doesn't do anything, right? Yeah. Like, again, we just get weird stuff where... ah, no, I can move it. Right. Up. 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 Over. Over. Up. Over. Down. Down. Up. Yeah!
Allow me to present my solution.
Oh, hell yeah, you still got the thing, that's cool.
It seems I was right on the money.
Great! Just look at that sparkling gem. Okay. Aha! There we are. With any luck, this flashy gem will attract the parrot. See if you can tame him when he gets close.
Leave it to me.
Right then, here goes. Here he comes!
Don't worry, boy. We won't hurt you. You don't say.
You know, that bird seems pretty fond of you, Luke. Are you friends now?
course.
Well, now that you're friends, why don't you give him a name?
Good idea, Professor. But what should I name him?
Oh, I get to name the parrot. Alright, what do we name the parrot? It's a parrot. What would I name a parrot? You know what? After our own, Biscoff. Your name is now Biscoff, parrot.
Hello. Nice to meet you. Meet you. I'm Biscoff.
Hello there. I'm Luke. It's nice to meet you too, Biscoff.
Nice work, Luke. That was amazing.
Of course. What would you expect from the apprentice of the great Professor Layton?
The parrot minigame has been added to the trunk. As we just stuffed the parrot into the trunk. Just stuffed the parrot into the trunk. You have a new feathered friend, Biscoff the parrot. The parrot minigame has been added to the trunk. First, have the parrot play with Luke to learn the basics. Once you've done that, you'll have your chance to do lots more with your parrot friend.
Thank goodness you caught that fluffy fiend. What fine young gentlemen you two are. Keep at it, and one day you will each become a true gentleman, just like myself.
Glad we could help. Here's your garnet, and I believe these cufflinks are yours too.
Oh yes, there we are. With these in place, I'm even more devastatingly handsome than before. Now I believe you two young men deserve something for your trouble.
Oh, there's really no need, sir.
Helping people is reward enough for any gentleman.
I mean, you never say no to something. You always... the way we've come to do it when everyone offers you things like that is we wouldn't ask, but we won't say no, is usually the option. So what is the parrot then?
Hey, Biscoff, let's have some fun. Right, so all you have to do is bring me that apple. Think you can do it?
Okay, your parrot has generously volunteered his services as a delivery bird. Unfortunately, the heavy objects he has to carry make it hard for him to fly properly. Predict his flight path and use ropes to create perches that will guide him to the recipient. Okay. Create a perch for your parrot by connecting any two posts with a rope. The number of ropes you at your disposal changes with each delivery request. The position and angle of each perch will affect your parrot's flight trajectory. Build efficient perches that will help your parrot to get his destination as quickly as possible. Ropes cannot cross over each other. Also, you can't attach more than one rope to the same post. Okay. Touch clear, touch start. Okay. If you want to cancel a delivery, just click quit. Okay. When the parrot lands on a flat perch, he will return to his basic flight path when he next takes off. Using a number of well-placed perches, your parrot can fly to very high places. Complete a course by guiding your parrot to the delivery recipient. During delivery, if your parrot flies off the side of the screen or falls, you must start again. Your parrot must also reach the recipient before time runs out, so keep an eye on the time limit. Okay. So if I do this, that's probably all he needs, right? If I did that, that'd probably work. Let's see what that does. Aw, look at him go! Okay. So you don't need to use all of them, but let me just see, how does this bounce? Oh, that bounces a bit too high. Okay, so that bounces a little too high for him. So we'll just keep it super simple then. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Okay. Nice. Fun with Luke. Luke.
Wow, great job, Biscoff. You got that apple to me in no time.
Wow, great. Wow, great.
Whenever you want to have another go, just give me a squawk, won't you?
Let's play. Let's play.
Yay. And let's have a look at the picture book real quick. Just because I love this music. Hey, USB, it's been a while. Panda! It's good to see you here. Manager had to go out and left me in charge. Who could we see? Old man? Not that old man, I don't think, somehow. After seeing the manager off, I noticed that a white thing had been left on the counter. A mushroom had been left on the counter. Oh no. Don't even know where the manager has gone. I forgot to ask. A little while enter. A person arrived the first customer late. What awful rain. I'll have a drink and make it piping hot. I'll have a coffee. And so it's indeed started to rain. Door flew open once again. I could hear the sound of the rain in the pavement. Brrr, it's just as they thought, chest. I'll have... I walked over to the corner seat. The manager wasn't back yet, so I set to work making... Oh no. I can't find the white thing. Thank goodness, that must be the manager. Just a customer, regular cafe can just sit at the counter as usual. So I was afraid I can't make you that drink. There's no milk. You see, it said it had to be up front. Over here, my apology. The mustachioed customer. The mustachioed old man by the window said, "Oh, but I don't like plain coffee. One thing needs a dash of milk to make it palatable." Customer sitting in the corner, piped up. Proper English tea. Proper English tea? What is this? Proper English tea. Can't be served without milk. And then the customer with the counter joined in glaring. It's unbelievable. I came all this way just to do a nice cocoa. Cocoa. I was getting flustered. Just then the door opened again and stepped in the manager. Lots of customers there. I'm glad you came in here. The rain alludes to the pointy hat. Can't find the milk. I cried. I've looked everywhere. I was around. What are you talking about? Didn't you hear me say I was going out to get more? Aww. Okay. Okay, I think we've got everything we want there. Okay, that's pretty good then. Okay. Yes, okay. The book is as filled as I can make it right now. Wait, no it's not, because I've got the mushroom. There is no picture book. Where's the mushroom? Give me the mushroom. Remove. Remove. Remove all stickers. No. I don't want the, I just don't want the mushroom there. That's all. I'll come back and sort it out later. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to the other shop. You got puzzle for me? No. That's fine. Go through here, because it's actually faster. This door seems to be locked. Okay, it's probably a good thing then. Which means there must be something here. Right? There must be some reason that you can come back to this room. Damn it. I guess, yeah, we never really did much in the casino. You got no puzzle for me? No one ever dares come near. Unfortunately, there's nothing to do. Got to think of a puzzle, my friend. Think of a puzzle. Alright, you got a puzzle for me? No.
What the hell, guy? You're a professor of puzzleology. Then you will fear me.
I'm sure we will. Okay, we don't need to head back to the Gilded Casino. Let's take the path on the left up here.
The left? Will that take us back to the Midland Road as well?
It will, and in half the time. Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh, thank fuck for that. Okay. Ooh, a puzzle.
I see you staring at me. What do you need, boy? Oh, nothing, sir. I just saw you there and thought I'd say hello.
You've got some guts trying to say hello to me. It makes me laugh. It's been a while since I had myself a chuckle like that. Let me thank you with a puzzle. Alright. Puzzle number 039. Where's my coat? The four children below were playing in a park when they suddenly realized that they had to go home. In their haste, however, they mixed up their coats. A. I left my coat in the park. Okay. So A doesn't have a coat. B. Hey, A's name is written on this coat. C. Oh no, I didn't bring a coat out with me, but now I'm wearing someone else's. D. This coat isn't mine. Right. This coat... So... What? So A left something at the park. B is wearing A's. So wait, we've got three... What? Wait. Okay. So yeah, I was gonna be like, A didn't bring a coat, so one of these three isn't wearing a coat. So A should have a coat, C shouldn't have a coat. Okay, so here's what we learn. A Yep. B. Yep. C shouldn't be wearing one, and D should be wearing one. A is currently not wearing a coat, so they should be wearing one. B is wearing A's coat. C. D is not wearing D's coat. C isn't wearing a coat. So C is wearing a coat, and that's a problem. And D is not wearing D's coat. So it's either... So C shouldn't be wearing one, but they are. Hang on, I got this. I left my coat in the park. A thinks they left their coat in the park, i.e. they didn't pick up a coat. That's okay, though, because C picked up a coat. B is wearing A's coat. So B's coat is currently missing. C is wearing a coat, but we don't know whose coat that is. But now I'm wearing someone else's. D isn't wearing D's coat. So, it's... You've got to be wearing B's because you've got to be wearing B's and you've got to be wearing D's, right? Because those are the only three that have it. So yeah. Okay. A, D, B is the current order of coats that they should be wearing. Who's wearing D's coat? That would be C. Oh my god, Guys, I just realized... There's a much faster way to do this. There's a much faster way to do this. Is A wearing D's coat? No, they're not wearing a coat at all. Is B wearing D's coat? No, because it says that they've got A on it. Is D wearing D's coat? No, because they're not wearing their coat. It must be C. I keep doing this where I make the puzzles harder than they need to be.
How about this?
Yeah. Actually, you only need 3 pieces of information to infer the last piece, but they give you all 4 just to confuse it. There you are. That's right, the answer is C. A, B, and D all had coats with them. B is wearing A's coat, and that leaves B and D's coats. But since D isn't wearing his own coat, he must be wearing B's. As such, you know that C is wearing D's coat. Yep. There we go. Ding 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 dong. Very nice. Let this puzzle be a lesson to you. If you're careless with your things, you'll lose them. Here, take this. I found it over there, and you must have left it behind the last time you were here. Adventurer! Okay. Very nice. Anything else? Coins. I wonder if this haze is caused by pollution. I mean, yeah. Not surprising. It's not the first time London has had an issue with pollution. I bet the view from the observatory is out of this world. It is rather nice, but we don't have time to stop. We must press on to the clock shop. Alright. I'm on one more fucking hint coin. Path is covered in ants. Yeah, hang on. No. Let's move. Let's just move. Midland Road is just on the other side of that door. I'll go and open it. Hey! The door's locked. Locked? It can't be. Budge over, Luke. I'll get it open. How strange. It really is locked. Look at this, you two. There's an unusual set of numbers embedded in the door. Okay. Puzzle number 040. Missing tiles. Oh, boy. Right. Okay. To open the door, place 4 numbers tiles in the blank spaces so that all of the conditions set forth by the equations are fulfilled. Placing a number into the tile into a blank space enters it into the equation in that position above. Okay, right. And you can only use each one once. Okay. So, we need even numbers across the whole thing. It's my first initial thought, and I can't fully explain it. So... we add 1 times... we add 1 times 7, that's 8. So 1 times 7 has to equal... yeah, that doesn't work. So, okay. 1 times 8 is the same as Okay, so we need 9, which you can't make because it's a square thing, so that can't be it. 5. 1 times 5 is 5, which is 2 plus 3. 6. 6. Yeah, 2 plus 3. That works? Does that work? Hang on. Memo. 1 times 5 equals 2 plus 3. 2 times 3 equals 1 plus 5. 1 times 5, that is 5, equals 5, and that is 6 equals 6. Yeah, keep it small. Keep it to small numbers usually. And like 1 is the nicest way to do that. That should work.
Allow me to present my solution.
Oh, thank fuck for that. He doesn't have a hat. It's Luke does. I don't know what Luke's.
I think not.
I don't know what that future Luke's pictures looks like when he's got the puzzle right. So there you are, like so. Brilliant! Here is one possible solution. The right and left halves of each equation are interchangeable. Additionally, since each half of the equation involves the additional multiplication of a pair of numbers, the order of the numbers in each pair can be switched without affecting the overall result. Meaning that there is 1, 2, 3, 4 possible combinations? Right? Yeah, 4 possible combinations. There we go.
Wonderful work, Big Luke.
I think it's a little early for congratulations, Professor. The door still won't open.
If the puzzle isn't keeping the door shut, then what is?
Well, I suppose it's time for Plan B. This might seem obvious, but would you two help me give this door a push?
Certainly. It does seem we've run out of other options after all.
Ready, everyone? All together on 3. 1, 2, 3. What's that man doing on the ground?
This fellow must have fallen asleep against the door. It just goes to show that every puzzle has an answer, and sometimes brute force is indeed the solution.
Well, think fast, Professor, because that answer is coming this way and it doesn't look too happy. Oh, wonderful. Oi! What do you think you're doing, kicking down me napping door? You woke me up!
We're terribly sorry, sir. Please understand we had no idea you were there.
Oh, not you again. Look, I can't deal with this hat of yours right now. I'm out of here. Oh dear, I seem to have driven the poor man off. I wouldn't pay him too much heed, Professor. Besides, we need to keep moving towards the clock shop. We're nearly there now. Hang on, first and foremost, do you have a puzzle for me? You do! Wonderful, Antia. So, spill the beans. Just how much trouble has that hat gotten you into?
Oh, nothing serious, I assure you.
Really? Still, that hat's trouble if you ask me. But never mind that. Now that you're here, there's something I'd like your help with. Alright, thirsty work. Puzzle number 041. Right. Rubbing his back, the waiter sighed wearily and said, I always use the same box to carry as many glasses as I can at a time, but there's one type of glass I really hate carrying. Of the 4 glass types pictured here, which one do you think the waiter is talking about? Keep in mind they all weigh the same. Would it be A then? Because, no, because you can't tessellate. It's got to be B because you can stack them as high as possible. I really hate carrying. I use the same box to carry as many glasses as I can at a time. You can tessellate B, or you can stack B, so it's B. Right. Yeah. Because all the others you can't stack super high, but because they say they stack as many as they can, it's a ridiculous amount. Very good. The glass type in question is B, which is the only kind of glass that's stackable, which means you can fit a lot into the box, making it very heavy and a pain to carry. Yes. Very nice. What's the deal with that hat of yours then? You must be awfully attached to it if you keep it on knowing it could cause you trouble.
You're quite right about that. I dare say this hat is one of my most prized possessions.
Well, I can see there's no persuading you to take it off. Be careful out there, though. These days it seems like there's trouble around every corner in London. Puzzle? No puzzle from you.
What's that? You want to solve another puzzle? Well,
Think of one. Give me a minute. Okay, I'll think of another puzzle. I'll lead him to it then. Can I go this way real quick and just check if there's not a puzzle or anything? Nah, no puzzle. That's too bad. Alright, no, that's just... It's the wrong way. But it is cool that that cuts off a huge area of the map. That's nice. Tell me, did you happen to notice that peculiar flower growing in the abandoned shop on Midland Road? Why? What's so special about that particular flower? It supposedly attracts puzzles that have disappeared from their original locations.
Like a Venus flytrap for puzzles?
That's what they say, anyway. I've never seen it for myself. But if those rumors are true, we'll be able to retrieve any puzzles we've left behind. I say there's a reason enough to visit the shop.
What do you say, Professor?
Well, we've nothing to lose, I suppose. The shop in question is just a quick stroll away, and we'll be able to visit lost puzzle. And being able to visit lost puzzles would be very useful.
Then what's stopping us? Let's go!
So I actually went the right way, even though that's the wrong way. God fucking damn it. Alright. Hi, I can see this again.
Watch out, Professor! There's a bee over there!
Hello, bee.
Now, Luke, I'm sure he won't hurt us.
Yeah.
As long as we don't bother him.
Exactly. Bees are very
You
docile,
say so?
for the most part.
You know, I've never seen a bee quite like this. Can you try talking to him, Luke?
I mean,
I suppose I
sure.
could try.
He's technically an animal.
Well, look at Mr. Tall out here.
Oh, we've got a
Really
Cockney
knows
boy
bee
here.
Distinction when he sees one.
Alright then, so that's his voice then, is it, Beasley? Alright then.
Wow. You're not like any bee I've ever met.
Correct, short stuff.
Isn't that what I just said? Well, it's true. I'm no run of the IFB, but I do try to blend in.
Uh-huh.
You'd probably have better luck blending in if you didn't talk.
Yeah, but then I never get any good screen time, so I gotta do something, don't I, kid?
Sure, whatever you say, smart guy. But listen, I've got something you should hear.
Okay, what you got for
You know
me?
those puzzles you don't get around to solving?
Yes.
Well, they all come hang out with me.
Alright then, love.
See, I have what you might call one of them magnetic personalities.
Magnetic personalities. Emphasize the T, but not the C.
You're saying you've got the same job as Granny Riddleton?
Aw, they actually mentioned her by name. It's nice.
Granny who?
Yeah,
I don't know no grannies.
fair enough.
My name is Beasley.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you how to peruse those puzzles now. So listen good.
Why are we doing this late into the game? Also, there hasn't been any
all
puzzles
is.
we've missed.
Tap that flower over there to see a list of all the puzzles I've got.
Mhm.
It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Anytime you get a craving to solve some of the puzzles you left behind, come here.
Yeah.
Did that all make sense? Because people tell me I do tend to drone. Get it? Drone?
It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
Okay. Sweet.
All right then. You have fun with those puzzles.
That's
and
the
I'll be
plan.
here if you need me.
Alright, sweet. Alright, you don't have any puzzles though, do you?
I wouldn't advise letting that flower get overburdened with puzzles, you follow?
All I'm saying is, don't leave puzzles for tomorrow when you can solve them today.
Alright, alright.
Well, there's nothing in there, Beasley, a little tosspot.
Fucking hell, lad. I guess they really wanted to put that in there to make sure that you really knew what was going on. Alright. You got anything? You got a puzzle for me.
watch out, fellas! Can't you see you're standing in the middle of a building site?
It's good to see that you're making progress with the construction work.
If only that were the case. We've hit a snag, see? Look at these boards here.
Well, they're very oddly shaped. What are you using them for?
Diddly squat, mate. We've got crates of these things, but I can't use a single one of them. I need square boards, you see. What's the man to do?
Okay. Puzzle number 043. Making the cut. Okay. This wooden board is oddly shaped and difficult to work with. The best solution would be cut it into two pieces that form a square when they are combined. However, the grain of the wood means that the two pieces can't be flipped or rotated after being cut. Okay, so if I just did this...
Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. That's 3. That's 3. That's 2. That's 1. That's 4. That's 1. That works.
That should do the trick.
Yeah. The first trick is figuring out how many pieces you've got and what you're aiming for. Mm-hmm. Sharp answer. That wasn't too hard, was it? I mean, cutting every single board that's in the box that way is going to be a nightmare. Not to mention as well that if you can't really batch cut them because you need them to be squared and flush against something in the first place. How did you end up with boards in that shape? Hey, look at that! One cut and I've got a square board. Well, no, actually, you'd be doing 3 cuts, unless you're using like a circular saw. Or not like a circular saw. You'd be using like fuck, what's it called? I can't remember. It's like it's a handsaw, but it's very much it's just like it's like a C shape with a line in it that's a circle to cut the boards, I guess. Thanks for that idea, mate. Also, as well, they're not going to properly line up on everything, so do be careful. Yeah. Right, and in we go.
There's the shot. The door was locked earlier and no one would answer me when I knocked.
Well, that's because you didn't know the secret knock. Watch this.
Come on in.
Go on, try the door now. Okay. Hello then.
It looks like no one's here. Well, look who's back. What are you doing hiding there? I see you've learned the secret knock, dearie.
Actually, I was the one who did the knocking, Spring. Is Cog around?
Ah, there you are, Luke. Cog's in the back room. Oh, so you know the owners of the clock shop, Luke?
I must have forgotten to mention that earlier, but yes, Spring and Cog have been helping me. I think Cog can explain better than I can, though. You should ask him.
All right. Let's hear what he has to say.
First and foremost, can I... I'm trying to keep you in the dark. Yeah, no. You got a puzzle for me? No, you don't. Big clock in the back. Is there any puzzles in here? There's a hint coin. There's another hint coin. Okay. That's fine. Fine. Okay, big clock time. Alright. I thought I heard voices at front. Nice to see you again, Professor, and,
Luke, the Professor's apprentice.
Yes, Luke, of course. Would you mind telling them about the wormhole and how it all started, Cog? I think it would help to have everyone on the same page. It'd be my pleasure. Now then, Luke, the smaller Luke, that is.
Yeah?
Tell me, lad, what does this contraption behind me look like to you?
Oh, it's a big old clock.
Right you are. By my estimate, this clock is well over 100 years old. The old girl needs a lot of TLC to keep chugging along, so I spend quite a bit of time on maintenance. I was right in the middle of oiling her gears one day when 2 family thugs busted in. Here we go. This has got to be the place the boss was talking about. Too right. Hey, boss. There's a big clock here, just like you said. It's a proper antique. Look. Hey, you. What do you think you're doing, barging into my shop? Get your hands off my clock. Shut up, you old codger. Don't you tell us what to do. Don't you know who you're dealing with here? I'm dealing with a load of clods who won't get out of my shop. I'd keep a civil tongue in my head if I were you, Grandad. Now get out of the way. We've got a schedule to keep here. What are you clowns waiting for? Get to work! If we don't get a move on, things won't be ready in time for you-know-who. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. We're doing our best, but Grandad has got his knickers in a twist. Then throw him out onto the street, you numpty. Let me go, you villains. We're just gonna go for a little walk, alright, Grandad? Come here. You keep your filthy heads off of my clock, you hear? We're just about on schedule, but we have to wait at the exact time the boss says to turn this thing on.
Okay.
That's all I heard before those brutes threw me out of my own shop. It wasn't until later that I found out that the thugs wanted for my little clock shop. See, the family was funding the construction of a time machine by a group of scientists. I think the idea was to use it to create some kind of wormhole. But how could they do that? Search me, it's all mumbo-jumbo. Something about opening up a vortex in the flow of time. Anyway, things didn't exactly go to plan for whatever reason.
I see. So somehow, this wormhole in time appeared in this clock of yours.
That's more or less it. This clock has been ticking away for over 100 years. Well, I guess that's something about the clock's age caused the warp point in gravity to gravitate to this spot. The wormhole, or whatever it's called, became a part of my clock. The thing is, I'm the only one who can keep the old girl running. Which means, like it or not, I'm the only person who can open and close a wormhole.
Wow, that's really weird.
It's a burden is what it is. Once a family realised they forced me to work the clock for them.
After a while, I caught wind of Cog's situation. It goes without saying that he's not a member of the family. In fact, the family's been nothing but a source of trouble for him. It certainly sounds like it. So I approached Cog and Spring and explained my plan to them. They agreed to help, and Cog fired up the machine so that I could get my message to you. And upon receiving your letter, I let my curiosity take Luke and myself on a journey that led here. That's quite a plan you concocted, Big Luke. Thank you, but it's about to get even more interesting. Oh? Professor, with Cog's help, we can send you and Luke back to your own time. You'll be able to speak to Inspector Chelmy there. But you will come back to put a stop to what's going on here when you're finished, won't you? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Luke. I keep my promises, and I intend to solve the problem here. It's what a gentleman would do. Thank you, Professor. That was exactly the answer I was hoping for. I wouldn't dream of leaving things here in this state. You said it yourself, Luke. The only one who can stop Herschel Layton is Herschel Layton himself. That's true. My apologies. I should never have doubted you. All right, then. Just fire her up.
Let me see here. Yep, you've solved at least 30 puzzles. Seems you've done enough research to take your investigation back to your own time. Hopefully you'll learn something there that'll help us clear up this terrible situation here.
Yes, I hope so. Now then, Cog, if you would be so kind as to start up the clock. I hope you'll understand if I stay here. I don't wish to risk distorting the events of the past any more than necessary. I agree. Besides which, the poor inspector's eyes would likely pop out of his head if I turned up with 2 Lukes. Wow, that actually sounds quite funny. Too bad you can't come, Big Luke.
All right, she's all ready to go. Let's get going.
Okay.
Ugh. Oof. Here we are.
Oh, I feel sick. Are you going to be all right, Luke? You look positively pea green. I feel sort of seasick. My hair's all stuffy and the ground feels like it's made out of marshmallow.
Ah, that'll be time sickness. The first jump I made, I didn't feel very well either.
Well, Cog, we're going to head off now and see what we can find out.
Sounds good. I'll just be waiting for you. You use that special knock and I'll let you in.
Excellent. I was wondering how we'd contact you if we went back to our own time while we were out.
Yep, that'd be a pain, all right. Now, you two should get moving. I'd like to get home in time for dinner.
I mean, technically, with a time... Oh, no, it's technically... Because it's a linked wormhole to exactly 10 years, it's technically, like, moving parallel on that, which is fun. Cog's in the background, dearie. Yeah, I'm very aware we just came from there. There's no doubt about it, Professor. We're back in our own time. The surroundings here certainly do seem familiar. Phew. All this time travel has really worn me out, you know.
Yes, I could do with the rest myself, but we mustn't keep Cog waiting.
You're right. So, shall we go and find Inspector Chelmy?
That would be our second stop. I'd like to drop by my office at the university first.
For a quick rest?
Not quite. I need to check a few things before our meeting with Inspector Chelmy. Preparation, my boy, is the foundation upon which every good investigation is built.
All right, you are, Professor.
Now then, now that we're back in our own time, we can reach the university in a matter of minutes by bus. Let's go, Luke.
All right. Staff instruction.
And how are you doing, boy?
I'm fine, thank you. It's always a surprise to see you again.
Again? What's this again business? I just thought I'd give you some advice, is all.
All right, what is it?
Not many folks know this, but when you solve puzzles, you can earn these...
Oh, if you're going to talk about picarettes, we already know about them.
Well, is that so? Well, who cares? It's not all that great a secret anyway.
Okay, well, thank you. We really should go now. We've got a lot to do, and...
Wait, don't run off just like that. I have a puzzle. Yes, that's right. I have a puzzle for you.
Oh, poor man. Puzzle number 044. Clock the tower. Okay. Lost in an unfamiliar town, you ask a passerby for directions to the clock tower. He helpfully tells you, go straight from here, then turn left at the first corner, turn right at the next corner, then turn left at the next corner, and you'll be there in front of you. Assuming that you started from somewhere on the map below, where is the clock tower you went through? Okay. So, oh, this is a tricky bastard. Right, let me just mark it. Right, go straight from here. Go straight from here. Turn left at the first corner. Left at the first corner. Right at the second corner. And then it will be in front of you. That's what we're looking for. Oh, man. It's got to be that shape that we're making, right? But, okay, no, it can't be that shape. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Okay, so we went from F. We went straight along. Go left at the first corner. Turn right at the next one. Okay. So we cannot be at F. You want to go straight from here, left at the first corner, right at the next corner, then turn left at the next... Oh, it's a Z shape. Wait, what? What? Hang on. Let me do that again. Right. Straight from here, turn left at the first corner, turn right at the next corner, then turn left at the next corner, and it'll be in front of you. That's the shape I'm making here. So... Hang on, if I went from C, go straight ahead, turn left to the next corner. No, it can't be C. Straight ahead. Left at the thing. Wait, hang on. So from A. Hang on. Go straight from here. Turn left at the first corner, right at this corner, then left at this corner. It's H, and you started at A and you went down. That's the only way you can do it. Because again, the thing that I was doing, go straight from here, turn left at the first corner, turn right at the next corner, then left. It's 1, 2, so it's down 2 and along 2. And the only way you can do what we're seeing there is 1, 1, 1, 1. So I'll put like L, L, and I'll put 1, 1. So we've got 2 situations. So it has to be, looking at that, it has to be, assuming you started from somewhere on the map. Right. Now let's just check that it can't be H to A. Yep, it has to be A. It's H and we started at A and we went down this way. That's what it has to be. Assuming, where is the clock tower? It's at H.
This one's as good as sold.
Yes, there we go.
No No puzzle
Okay.
can stop Layton's apprentice.
Very nice. That's right. H marks the location of the clock tower. You were starting at A and facing D when the passerby gave you directions. I mean, he could have literally just said, you know, straight on, and then straight down. That would have been a lot fucking faster, but you know, whatever. Maybe it was a longer route.
How's that for a fun puzzle? It's in your top 10, surely.
It was okay, I suppose. I liked it.
What? Just okay?
Oh, I see. You're playing it cool. You don't want to let on that my puzzle knocked your socks off.
That's one way of putting it. And we got some tea. Wonderful. Okay. Alright then, let's leave here. Can't do anything here. There's probably aren't any clock shops. Wait. That's interesting. Alright, Midland Road. Hello, you got another puzzle?
Hi there, Squirt. What can I do for you?
I noticed there's a bus stop up ahead. London still has a bus service, doesn't it?
Of course. We've got more buses than you can shake a stick at. An odd question.
Brilliant! Did you hear that, Professor? The buses are running!
I heard, Luke. Your exuberance is appreciated, but we don't want to unsettle our friend here. Crikey, I've never seen someone so chuffed about taking a bus. Well, if you like buses, you're going to love this little number.
Puzzle number 045. How many people? I was on a double-decker bus, and the conductor told me that, including myself, there were 25 passengers on the bottom deck. He also told me that the number of passengers on the top deck was 40% of the number of the bottom deck. What? Double-decker, 40%... What? But that's... What? No, wait. What am I reading wrong? Am I reading into this wrong? So, bottom had... Oh! I see the trick. I see where the trick is. So the bottom has 25 passengers on it. The top has 40% of that. So, we'll do 40% of 25, which happens to equal... Divide it by 10, times it by 4, which is 2.5 times 4, which happens to be 12. So there you go, right? Yes. Why am I concerned about that? Now, here's the thing. The trick here isn't the fact that... So what you've got is 25. And we know that 5%... sorry, we know that... No, wait, no, it's not. It's 10, sorry, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Why was I looking at 12? It's 10. Yeah, I added an extra... I added the 2 twice on something. So yeah, so add that together. And you know that there are 35 passengers on the bus. How many... So that's the answer, isn't it? There's 35 people on the bus. No. How many people were on the bus is not how many passengers there were. There is a conductor... on the bus as well, which is all very well. That gets you to 36. However, if you're talking to the conductor in the seat in the passenger, who's driving the bus? There are 37 people on the bus, because there is a driver and a conductor as well. The distinction here is you're talking about passengers a lot, but then you're asked how many people are on the bus. That's where the puzzle gets tricky. So it's 37. No. There we are. Okay.
This one's as good as solved.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, good job. There were 37 people on the bus. 25 passengers on the bottom deck, and 40% of that, or 10 passengers, are on the top deck. That amounts to 35 passengers. If you add the conductor and the bus driver, you get 37 people in total. Ta-da! Wonderful. Very nice.
You know, I'm something of a bus aficionado myself. The old double-decker's mine. None of that bendy business.
Yeah, the bendy bus. Nobody liked the bendy bus. It was a pain in the ass. You have a puzzle? Of course you do, my dear.
Well, hello again, boys. I trust you found yourself something nice. You found yourself some nice shiny hint coins.
We have, thanks in no small part to your expert direction.
Delighted to be of assistance, sir. So, where's my thank you?
Of course, madam. Please forgive me for not issuing proper thanks. We're very grateful for your help.
Yes, thank you. He would never have found them without the help of a wise old lady like yourself. Now, just a moment there, Half-Pint. Who are you calling old? They don't call me Flawless Florence for nothing, you know. I'm as fit and nimble as a teenager. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you old. I know how sensitive some elderly people can be about their age. Elderly? Well, I never. Looks like I'll have to teach you a lesson with the old-fashioned way, with a puzzle.
Puzzle number 046, a heartfelt heart.
I was considered quite the catch in my younger days, you know. This is a picture of me back then, along with 3 of my handsome suitors. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of these gents expressed his love for me by presenting me with a heart. Which of these men, A through C, is the suitor in question?
Produced a heart.
What? Right. Let me look at these people. Is there anything? We've got a man with flowers. Is the bouquet? No, the bouquet's not in the shape of a flower. Produced a heart. It's not like a heart of something in particular. You're requesting a fact, Pinky. Oh goodness. You know what I did? I opened Mix It Up and then forgot to fucking log into it. But yes. You want number 07, or is that just a salutations and salute? I don't know, Pinky, but I can give you number 7. Let me find the old book and things. Requesting a fact. Alright. Okay. Where are we looking here? Number 7. Okay. In 2007, 210,000 Americans were injured by lawnmowers. And there you go. There is a fun little fact for you. Meanwhile, I'm trying to still figure out how the hell you produce a heart. Wait a minute. Wait. Hang on. Hang on. Don't mind any of that. Hang on, you've got 2 things there. Oh! A fact book! I got it! It's A. There's a weird idea. We were talking about, like, the shape of a heart. How could any of them make the shape of a heart? I got it. With the shape of a heart, he can turn the book. Yes! Lovely answer. It was him, all right. He made a heart out of the magazine he was holding. Quite a creative gesture, eh? There's no inspiration like true love. Yes! There we go. You two are pretty sharp when it comes to puzzle solving. I'll give you that, all right.
The compliment means all the more coming from a lady such as yourself, Florence. I do hope our paths cross again sometime.
Oh, now you're making me blush. You can sweet talk me all you like, but you should know I'm a married woman. I think the lady has taken a shine to you, Professor.
Aw, Auntie Lil. The manager, I'm guessing. Right. Let's make our way back to my office. Now then, which bus goes to Gressenheller University? That would be the one that says Gressenheller on it. Alright. There we are. Wonderful. I have to admit, all this time travel has got me muddled. What are we investigating now? Oh, feeling a bit disorientated, I see. Well, I can hardly blame you.
It's not every day that I travel to the future and meet my older self, you know. I think I could do with a bit of a recap of our case.
Very well, let's go back over it. Do you remember why Big Luke called us to the future?
Oh, to stop the evil Professor Layton.
And what exactly are we stopping my future self from doing?
Well, right, we wanted to stop him, from completing his time machine research.
Precisely, and that's why you and I were headed for Chinatown.
Oh yes, it's becoming a bit less jumbled now. We couldn't get into Chinatown in the end. It was at that point that you said it would be useful if we could talk to the inspector.
Yes, but at the time I had no idea we'd be able to jump back to our own time to question him.
In that sense, I suppose we're pretty lucky, eh?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? What's wrong? Is there something bothering you?
There is, and it's that something that we've come to investigate. Oh, we've just about reached our stop. We'll drop by my office, and then it's off to see the inspector. You've arrived at Gressenhella bus stop. Save your progress? Sure. Alright. Diddle-diddle-ding. Beautiful. On now. Chapter 5. The Forgotten Case. That was a really short chapter. Or was it? I don't know. Okay. I need to stop by my office to check something. After that, we'll go and find Inspector Chelney. Okay, who are you?
There you are, Professor L. I see you've cancelled our lecture again this week. Let me guess, you're off investigating another strange mystery, aren't you?
Ah, Miss Stone. Hello there. Yes, I'm afraid that something rather pressing has come up. I'll be holding supplementary lectures later, though. You can be sure of it.
Oh, no worries, Professor L. As long as I get all the credits, I don't really care.
Now, what kind of attitude is that, Rosetta? If you want those credits, you'll have to earn them. And since your topic is the stone relics on Cornwall, I'd say you have your work cut out for you. As your supervisor, I insist that you check in with me weekly until your dissertation is up to scratch.
I didn't mean to imply that I wasn't interested in my studies. I got summoned by Oman Future. Ravioli! The ravioli! Salutations, it is a pleasure here. I will not be giving you the formuoli, though. But it is good to see you here. We hope you find yourself well. We're having a lot of fun with this. I'm already concerned because this game has wound up quite a gut punch that I think I've worked on. It's like, oh, please don't. I already cried at the fucking second game and kind of at the first game. I don't want to cry in the third game, but it will. But we'll get there when we get there. We've just started Chapter 5. Not every girl has the privilege of receiving private tuition from the great Professor Layton, you know.
Yes, what I meant was that you should check in with me during office hours.
Oh, you don't have to call me twice, Professor L. Tell me twice, Professor L. I'll see you next week. I won't stay long, but I absolutely love Oman Future. Lost Future has been a lot of fun, and no worries, Ravioli. There is also as well the VODs and things if you ever wanted to watch them. We just posted. The VODs go live a week later, so it gives us time to check them over, make sure there's not any issues, anything like that. But yeah, you should be able to find that down below. And things if you ever want to catch up on any of them. So by all means, it's completely fine, and we hope you enjoy your stay for as long as you can. I don't know what that girl's up to, but it can't be good, Professor.
Nonsense, my boy. It's all in your head.
You can't fool me. Did you see the look she gave you? She's a man-eater. Whatever that means.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh, it's you! The same guy from before. Hey, aren't you the guard we bumped into at the presentation? What are you doing here?
Ah, well, as you may remember, there were a few hiccups at the presentation. When the dust settled, the management decided it would be best to cut me loose. I'm sorry to hear that. Incidentally, I don't believe I've properly introduced myself yet. Please, sir, there's no need. Dean Delmora already filled me in. It's an honour, Professor Layton. I've actually been holding on to a puzzle just in case you happen to come by. Care to hear it? Puzzle number 047, The Shady Trio.
You've received eyewitness reports about a shady trio. Every night I come to Twitch and see if anyone's playing a Layton game, so I might just pass by to say hello.
Oh, wonderful, of course. Hopefully every week we'll be doing this on a Friday.
So yes, if you're planning for the to rest up and things, then we hope that we can help you achieve your time travel to tomorrow with your sleeping, as it were. It's rather fitting considering we're playing this game about time travel as well. Right, what were we saying? You've received eyewitness reports about a shady trio. They all wore red, white, and green, but none of them wore the same combination. Here's what the witnesses have to say about them. The men wore jackets of the same colour. 2 of them had white trousers on. The larger man wore a white hat. The woman's jacket was green. Okay.
So her jacket was green. None of them wore the same combination, but they all wore different color. They all wore different colored stuff. So you must have had... Okay, right. Let's think. The men wore jackets of the same color. Larger men wore white. Two of them had white trousers on. Okay. Okay. So if I did this... I did this. And I did that. That works? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that works. Cause... Yeah. Yeah. Cause he can't... Yeah. Cause you're wearing white hat, which means you two need to wear the same thing, and it can't be white, both white. Yeah, that's the linchpin for it. That's the linchpin for it. Let's I'll show you again on it. So, the larger man wore white hat, and the woman's jacket was green. We know that. However, here's one of the things that we also know about this. We know for a fact that the men wore the same colored jackets, and two of them wore the same colored trousers. And the two trousers were white. Since the larger man wore a white hat, he cannot be wearing white trousers. So we'll just change his color to red for now, on that side of things. We know it's definitely not going to be that. We also know that these two men wore the same jacket color, so if that were the case, that would look like that. However, that has a problem in that they're all wearing it, so he must be wearing this, and he must be wearing this. Now again, we know the colors of your hat must look like that, and that must look like that, since nobody wore the same color combination. So that's how they all looked. Very nice puzzle. I like that. Boosh! Our brain are doing the thinking okay today. Which is always a good sign. Smashing! For a shady trio, their clothes might be a tad too conspicuous. Well, simply beautiful work, sir. Thank you so much for indulging me. Not at all. I quite enjoyed myself. Well, now then, let's head along and see what we can see. Ah, Dean Delmora.
Castle, my boy, I've been looking for you.
Hello there, Dean Delmora. Didn't you receive my holiday request?
Oh, that, yes, everything's in order there. Is something else that I need your help with?
Well, in that case, please tell me how I can be of assistance.
Come a bit closer, my boy. What I'm worried about to ask you, well, I wouldn't like anyone else to hear it. The thing is, I had this puzzle that I simply can't work out on my own. My darling granddaughter brought it to me, but I can't for the life of me solve the blasted thing.
I can see how that could be rather vexing.
Vexing would be putting it politely. It's hard to feel like the king of your castle and you can't even solve your grandchildren's puzzles. This is a rather serious issue for me, Herschel.
It certainly sounds like it.
Yes! So, I take it I can count on you to help me work this one out?
But of course. Puzzle number 041. 1 in 1,000. Okay. Here are some matchsticks that spell out 100 meters. Move one of the matches to the bin to display a length that is 1/1000th of the size. Right. 1/1000th. Okay. This is 100M. If we're assuming the 100M... Right. Okay. My first... Yeah. You can only move one. So it's not like a rotation thing or anything like that. Yeah, it's you move it into the bin. Okay. Well, we know that, like, 1,000 millimeters... Hang on, erase all. 'Cause it's 1,000 millimeters equals 1m. So, so 100 meters would be that in millimeters equals 100 meters.
So knock a thing off, and that's 1,000 centimeters. There. Ah ha 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 ha! Look at that! 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 If you knock off this, look at that. If you knock off one of those and turn, oh, I get it. There's how you do it. So we know that 1,000 centimeters is 100 meters, right? So 1/1000th of those is 10 centimeters, right? Is it just 10 centimeters? Because 100 meters is, yeah. You need 1,000 10 centimeters. 1, 2, 3. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah. Because, yeah, it's... Yeah, hang on. I screwed it up. So we know that 1,000 millimeters or 100 centimeters is the same as 1 meter. That's how that works. So if we had 100 meters, we'd have 2, 3, 4, 5 millimeters, or in this instance, we'd have 10,000 centimeters is the same as 100 meters. If we knock a 0 off of all of if we knock a 0 off of this, we get a 1/1000th, which happens to be 10 centimeters of that. So yeah, that's 1/1000th. I think that's what it's asking for, which is quite clever. Because you got to see 1,000 M, and you're like, oh, what does the M mean? Well, if you convert it to meters, then you can make it centimeters. Terrific! 100 meters becomes 10 centimeters. Very nice. Nice. Oh, that's it! My granddaughter's going to be over the moon when she hears how clever her granddad is. I'm glad I could help. Likewise. By the way, Herschel, I do have one small favor to ask of you. Certainly. Let's keep the fact that you helped me with this puzzle between you, me, and the wall, shall we, my boy? Of course. You may count on me. After all, you've a reputation to maintain with your granddaughter. Perceptive as always. And what about you there, young man? Could you keep a secret?
Of course! My lips are sealed, sir.
Splendid! For that you have my thanks. One last thing, Herschel. There's a young lady in your office. She said she's waiting for you.
I see.
Professor, he must be talking about Flora! Oh my god, the game remembered Flora existed! I thought she just disappeared after the second game.
Jesus Christ. Right. Well, there's a thing. So my neighbour is off of work today. Hang on. There we are. There's all 3. That's fine. Supposed to be having a nap. And of course, your office is the one with the hat on it. Flora!
Oh! Hi there, Flora.
Hi,
You two have got so leaving me alone while you go off on another adventure.
Need we remind you that Curious Village is about finding the perfect person to take care of her because they make us smile? And this is the treatment that Flora's been given?
Now, Flora,
oh dear.
You know that wasn't our intention at all.
Where were you?
We were out investigating one issue. An even more troublesome matter arose.
What kind of troublesome matter? We couldn't have seen it coming, Flora. Honest.
Yes.
Really?
Really?
Of course. We would never leave you behind on purpose.
Yeah, the writers just forgot about you, that's all. It's not our fault.
Quite right. Do forgive us for our oversight.
Yes. Right.
Well, okay. Just this once. But you two had better not leave me alone again.
Alright.
Of course not.
Why does Flora sound like Sleepy Iron Mouse? Like slightly zooted Sleepy Iron Mouse? It genuinely is like, that's the... An English gentleman should have a spare hat ready at all times. Oh, piqued your curiosity, has it? Yes, I'm looking for... I'm just checking for... things. I'm sure I left an apple on this table. Oh, that's... Oh, I like that. That's reference to the apple that was given to him by your parrot. What's done is done. I guess there's no point in dwelling on it. You two must be awfully tired after all that running around. I just made a pot of tea. I'll go fetch it. Professor, did you just make a promise to Flora?
Yes, I'm rather afraid I did, and unfortunately this is one promise I may have to break.
Professor, that's terrible! You're always saying that a gentleman never breaks his word.
Well, I didn't see you doing anything to dissuade the poor girl from coming with us, Luke. Besides, you know our current case is fraught with danger. I don't want her to get hurt. We need to finish what we came here to do so we can... We need to finish what we came here to do so that we can find that inspector. We'd best move quickly.
I suppose you're right, Professor. So, what are we looking for?
Somewhere in my office is a leather-bound notebook with a yellow note sticking out of it. Do you think you can help me find it?
Aye, Professor. I'm on the case.
Okay. Leave those drawers, Luke. I wouldn't have put it in there.
Mr. Notebook, where are you hiding?
On this... I thought I'd lost this book. Okay. The hell did you put it? Oh, it's on the desk?
Is this the notebook you were talking about, Professor?
Why, yes it is.
Let's see, notes on the explosion at the Institute of Polydimensional Research. Did you gather this information in this notebook, Professor?
I did, piece by piece. Sadly, most of its contents have been removed.
Hey, you're right. Most of the pages have been torn out.
It's been a while since I last opened it. Let's see. Well, the newspaper clippings are still intact, at least.
How old are these articles, Professor?
I'll explain more on the bus. First, we need to get out of here before Flora returns.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not very nice. Voila! I thought you might be hungry, so I made some cucumber sandwich... Huh? Where'd they go?
Oh, Flora. Oh. I'm sorry. No puzzle from you. Next time.
Oh, and a puzzle from you, though! Hey, Professor L, where are you rushing off to now? We don't have time to talk. We're in the middle of an important investigation.
I wasn't talking to you, Shorty.
Well, Professor L?
We are indeed following a lead in our investigation.
Right.
I don't suppose you could have a second of your time, but I could have a second of your time before you head off, though?
Didn't you hear the Professor? We're in a hurry. Listen, Pipsqueak, you might think you're the Professor's spokesman, but you aren't. Did you just call me Pipsqueak?
Now, Luke, calm yourself. There's always time for a lady's request. What can I do for you, Rosetta?
I knew you wouldn't let me down, Professor L. I've got this puzzle I just can't get out of my head around. Get my head around, you see. You wouldn't help won't you help a damsel in distress?
A puzzle, you say? I think we may be able to offer some assistance. Let's have a look.
If all you wanted was some help with a puzzle, you should have just said so from the start.
Puzzle number 049, the missing block. Okay.
Well, it spells out Layton.
Inserting one of the blocks A, B, C, or D into the space marked question mark reveals a hidden message. Touch the letters. Well, like, if you look at them, this is the rotation of the letter L. There is A, Y, T, O, and N. It's U. It's Layton.
That should do the trick.
Okay, nice.
Just as I suspected.
That's quite right. The answer is block B, which is shaped like the letter O. When you insert that block into the space and line up all the blocks, they spell out Layton. Not bad. Very nice.
Thank you so much, Professor L. Watching you in action always takes my breath away.
Thank you. Think nothing of it, Rosetta. I hope to see you next week. Be sure not to neglect your studies.
No worries, Professor L. I'm looking forward to our many hours of private instruction. Oh, and make sure you leave your little friend at home next time we meet. He might distract me from my studies. I shouldn't say bad things about your students, Professor, but she is definitely not top of my class.
Yes. Okay. We now need to head to Scotland Yard.
Scotland Road? No, Scotland Yard. that stuff in your notebook, Professor? What was this explosion you were researching?
It all happened quite a few years ago when you were very small. 2 scientists working in a physics lab accidentally caused an explosion during an experiment. The blast devastated the surrounding area.
That must have been all over the news.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? However, though many perished in the blast, few records of the accident remain.
What happened?
That's something I'm still trying to work out myself. But answer me this, Luke. What is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of an explosion?
Well, the explosion at the presentation of Dr. Stangen's time machine, of course, but that's recency bias.
That was my first thought as well. I have a strong suspicion that these 2 incidents are connected.
Why's that?
Well, it's nothing more than a hunch at the moment, so I can't really say any more.
Oh, Professor, this is our stop. Here we are, Professor. Scotland Yard.
There's no time to waste. We have to find the inspector. Alright. We arrived at the yard. There's Big Ben. It's the Houses of Parliament. Yes. Should be currently being burned for all we're worth. It's worth. Police station. Okay, number 3. These always make me a little bit nervous. Yes, well, you know, the pigs in their pen and everything. I suppose it only makes sense to be nervous around them. But let's head in.
Welcome to Scotland Yard, headquarters of the London Police Force. What can I do for you?
We're here to see Inspector Chelmy. Could you let him know that we'd like to speak with him?
I see. Well, the inspector is always happy to meet with the public. He is terribly busy at the moment. Furthermore, I'm under strict orders to issue this puzzle to all visitors.
Puzzle number 050. Where is this? Alright.
In recent years, this city has suffered from an increase in accidents and crime. According to a survey, there's one place in the city that has a higher average of injured people and deaths throughout the year than anywhere else. Where could that place be? Circle the place. Well, if you're in America, it's the school. It's closely followed by the police station. But yes, we'll consider this as a somewhere in civilized parts of the world and things. It should be a hospital, right? Because that's where sick people go and things. That's always why it's interesting on statistics and things. This is another important thing when you read statistics. Where did you get the information from? If you were to poll a hospital on the health condition of people who are in there and then extrapolate that to the entire country or something, or a town or a city or something, you'd be wildly off on everything. So you have to keep in mind your I forget the exact name. I think it's selection bias, I want to call with it, on certain things. And that's one of those biases that you have to keep in mind for everything. It's always annoying. Numbers don't lie, but it's the words around them that do, and the context of them that matters.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Hey, wonderful.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Very nice. And we were 2 pick-a-rats off from 1... No, we've already gone past 137. There we are. That's right. There may be a lot of dangerous places in the city, but the hospital is where sick and injured people gather throughout the year. Very nice.
Well, that's correct. Tremendous work as always, Professor Layton.
Huh? Do you know the professor?
Of course. I'm a huge fan. How could any self-respecting puzzler not know the name Layton?
I assume that puzzle was one of your own design?
That's right. Guilty as charged. I couldn't pass up the chance to have Professor Layton solve one of my puzzles. I'll call and let the inspector know you're coming. His office is just up those stairs.
Thank you very much. Okay. Nice coat of arms, not really Inspector Chelmy style. I mean, he's not the head of the fucking police. Hello, hello, hello magazine. I don't know this publication.
I get it. Hello magazine. It's hello, hello, hello.
Very clever. Very clever. Yeah, always check the back of a seat. You almost always lose a goddamn coin down the end there. Okay.
Well, we got a couple of hint coins. That'll do me. Barton! Hello.
Ah, nothing like a nice cup of tea to soothe the nerves.
Good day, Barton.
Oh, yes, good day to you, sir.
Barton, we wish to have a few words with the inspector, but I don't see him here.
I don't see him here either.
I was led to believe he was here in his office.
Yes, he was. Then he got up and left. It was all very sudden. I am puzzled by his sudden disappearance.
Barton, I sincerely hope you're not spreading misinformation about me. It wasn't 5 minutes ago I told you I needed to pop downstairs to see the Chief Constable.
Oh, yes, sir. You did say that, sir.
Use your ears, Constable. You'll never move up in the force if you don't learn to listen.
Hello, Inspector.
Sorry about that, Layton. What a surprise to see you. Welcome to my humble office.
Forgive the sudden intrusion, Inspector. I heard that you're leading the investigation into the Prime Minister's disappearance.
I am, and since it's you I'm speaking to, I'll be quite candid. This case has me baffled. Dozens of eyewitnesses, myself included, and not one blasted lead to work with. Since you were there too, I might as well hear your take on things. Have a seat.
I was interviewed on the day of the incident, but maybe another chat will uncover some new theories.
Right. Well, first of all, I know you rummaging around the place, looking for ink coins and everything. No hidden puzzles here, though. Yes. Right, well, yeah. We've already established that you were there when the explosion occurred.
Yes, I certainly was.
Then you must believe, as I do, that there's no way anyone could have survived that blast. Not that quack Stangan, not his staff, and, though I hate to say it, not the Prime Minister. But what confounds me is that we haven't found a single trace of any of them.
What do you mean?
We went through the place with a fine-tooth comb and didn't find anything related to the victims. No bodies, no clothing, no shoes, not even so much as a pocket watch or ring. All we recovered from the scene was 10 tons of scrap metal that used to be the machine. No people.
There were 8 of them, sir.
What? Did you just say something, Constable?
There were 8 of them, sir. 8 people that vanished.
Yes, according to eyewitness reports, 8 people vanished from the scene. That group consisted of Stangan, a handful of his assistants, and the Prime Minister. Now, how in the world do 8 people just vanish? That's a blasted magic trick.
Don't worry, Inspector. From what I've heard, the Prime Minister is still alive.
Huh? Young Luke, be a good lad and keep quiet, all right? The adults are having a serious conversation here. If you're bored, why don't you go with Barton and play in the lobby?
Inspector, I assure you that Luke isn't making this up. There's a very real possibility that Bill Hawkes is alive.
What? Well, don't leave me here scratching my head like a fool. Explain yourself, Layton.
I will, but I must ask a favour of you first.
And what would that be?
Do you recall the explosion at the Institute of Polydimensional Research 10 years ago?
What did you just say?
I'll take that as a yes. It is imperative that I see any and all case files on that incident.
Yeah, it sounds like you're onto something here, Layton. What do you know?
Nothing at the moment, but I have a suspicion that your current case is somehow linked to this old case.
I'd like to help, really I would, but those files are sealed and require top-level clearance. Even a high-ranking officer like myself would have trouble getting his hands on those.
I see. I had hoped a man of your status might have the necessary clout to acquire those documents. Oh, stroke and bruise the ego at the same time. Unfortunately, it seems I may have hoped for too much. I'm sorry to have asked the impossible of you.
Well, wait just a moment, Layton. I just might be able to help get you access to those case files.
Excellent. I would be extremely grateful for that.
Just one thing, though. Those documents don't come for free. I want to hear everything you know or suspect about the Prime Minister's whereabouts.
Of course. Once I've seen the documents, I'm sure my theory is, and I'm sure my theory is sound. Every detail will be yours.
Barton, head down to the archives and find those old files. Tell them you're there on my orders.
Right away, sir.
Those files can't leave the archives, but you can read them down there. Take the stairs down from the lobby to the cellar.
Much appreciated, Inspector. Alright. Let's head down there into the archives and figure out what the hell's going on. Alright.
Hello.
Okay. Let me just scour through this place for the filthy things are covered in dust. What are these? Just old unsolved cases? Oh, hello. Oh, finally got a fucking ink on that. Took for fucking ever, that one. Okay. Now, Luke, an English gentleman never plays around on ladders.
There's no step ladder, sir, Professor.
No, very much that is a ladder. You can clearly see that it's only got the one. It's only got the one side. Anything else is a step ladder.
What about a scissor ladder that's just got two that are very tall?
Ah. I believe we're talking about the wrong kind of ladder here.
Welcome to the archives. I've gathered all of the case files pertaining to the explosion.
Thank you, Barton. Your hard work has saved us considerable time.
Yuck! Oh, these papers are all mildewy and covered in dust.
These files are off limits to most people. You're the first to touch them in a long time.
I see.
Hand some of those over and we'll help you look through them. Where should we start?
I appreciate the offer, Luke, but I should handle these myself. They are top secret after all, and as an archaeologist, I have a natural affinity for these kind of handholdings.
Oh, of course. If you say so, Professor.
Yes. Oh, we got a sprite of Layton.
Don't you ever get tired of the inspector shouting at you, Constable Barton?
Oh, it's not so bad. He only scolds me when he has good reason to, which is often, unfortunately.
Oh.
I make a lot of mistakes, so I get shouted at a lot. He's always telling me I lack insight and don't, pay enough attention. He's absolutely right, of course. I get distracted very easily, and then I make mistakes.
Oh, chin up, Constable. Everyone makes mistakes. I make them all the time.
I have made some howlers, though. Just the other day, in fact, I found myself in quite a jam. It was like this puzzle.
Puzzle number 051. Park the car. What the fucking hell is this? Barton needs to park his police car in the space indicated by the flag. When he encounters a cross, he has to turn left or right. When he meets a circle, he must keep going straight. Okay, so we know that he's going to go in from there, in from there. What? Ah, he doesn't come from that way. He comes from this way, like this. Oh, fucking hell, this is a nasty one. Okay. So he has to turn. 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 Has to turn. Yeah, he has to be going straight. Okay, so that's not it. Alright, restart. We know he's going to come from there. Ideally, I would love him to come from there. So he's got to come up from there. Just from there. You can't come from that way. So I guess you come from this way. This. Ah, there we are. Alright, restart. So he goes from there. You go there. Like that. Up. Over there. 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 Like that. That works. Submit. There we go.
This one's as good as solved.
Yeah. Not too difficult. Not too difficult.
Phew. That's a relief.
Indeed. Nice driving. Barton has to go all the way around the parking space in order to get there. Though you showed him the route he needed to take, all those turns seem to have confused Barton. He's written off the police car and the inspector's not happy.
Wonderful work, Luke. I bet the professor never has to shout at you.
the professor's not really the shouting type. But it is true that I never leave a puzzle unsolved. I've got his reputation to uphold.
Oh dear, I never considered the possibility that my clangers would harm the inspector's reputation.
But don't worry, Constable. You try your best, and that's the most important thing.
If only I could convince the inspector to see things that way.
Luke, come here. I think I found what we're looking for.
What is it, Professor?
Alright. That file yielded some very valuable information, Luke.
What exactly did you find out, Professor?
Let's just say I'm very confident that the Prime Minister is still alive. The only way to save him, however, is to travel to the other London where he's being held.
You think he might be trapped in the future?
Perhaps. That is something we need to discuss with the inspector. Alright. And down we go. Back up we go. Right. What did you find in there?
Well, Layton, did your investigation bear any fruit?
It did indeed. But before I explain, please allow me a few questions.
Okay, what would you like answered?
Inspector, were you involved in the investigation into that explosion at the Institute 10 years ago?
Yes, ages ago it was. I remember I had just been promoted to sergeant.
I see. And do you remember the names of the scientists who thought to have caused the explosion?
Let me think. It's coming back to me now. One was called Allen. Dr. Dimitri Allen.
Weren't there two scientists implicated? Do you remember the second scientist's name?
Well, it was quite a long time ago, you know.
I see you're having some difficulty remembering. Well then, what about the victims? Do you remember anything about them?
The explosion caused substantial damage to the area and destroyed a nearby block of flats. Several of the building's tenants perished in the explosion, as well as one of the lab assistants.
Oh no.
Strangely enough, though, I think that both the scientists involved in the experiment survived.
That was very informative. Thank you, Inspector.
Right, now I've got a few questions of my own. How do you think this old case relates to my current one?
This is just a theory, but I think the Prime Minister is being held somewhere beyond the influence of Scotland Yard.
Do you mean to say he's being held in another country?
You may find what I'm about to tell you hard to believe, but I think Bill Hawkes is being held captive in the future.
If this is your idea of a joke, Layton, I'm not laughing.
I can understand your skepticism. Well, thank you for your help today, Inspector. Should I learn anything else about the Prime Minister's whereabouts, you will be the first to know. Come now, Luke, let's be off.
Wait right just there. We've had a deal. Surely you've got more for me than some far-fetched theory.
Inspector, I've told you as much as I know at the moment. Now, please, excuse us.
You fucking take him. Just show him. Just show him.
Now that we've got what we came for, let's go back to the clock shop. Corky is waiting for us.
Righto, Professor.
All right then. Back to Midland Road.
Goodness me. Going back and forth all over the place here, aren't we? Alright, up here. And then along here. And then... I suppose we have to head back to the future London now, don't we?
What's the matter, Luke? Are you scared of travelling through time again?
Yes. I mean, no, as long as I don't have to do it alone.
Of course not. I'll be right here with you.
Our first step is to head to Chinatown to meet the future Professor Layton, I suppose.
That's right. If my assumptions are correct, we'll find the Prime Minister there as well.
Do you think we'll run into trouble along the way?
Considering the warm welcome we received from the family at the casino, I'd say anything is possible. Luke, there's no telling what kind of dangers await us in the future. Maybe it'd be best for you to remain here in our time.
What kind of apprentice would I be if I left you to face those dangers all alone? I'm coming with you, Professor. Now shut up and let's go.
Okay, we will save our progress again. And I am assuming that is the forgotten case done. So where are we up to now? Chapter 6. Traveling companions? Alright. It's weird how quickly those last couple of chapters have gone, but it's fine. Alright. Let us keep heading down the way.
Alright, what mischief have you two gotten yourselves into now, then?
Excuse me? I don't know what you're talking about.
No point playing innocent, boy. Old Statch and Scarfer knows more than you think. It might be hidden, but I do have eyes, you know. And these eyes can see that the law's right on your tail.
I don't think I understand.
Say no more, boy. Just know that I'm always on your side. If you call me, I'll come running.
Oh. Well, thanks, I suppose.
We ought to be off now, Luke. I have a feeling that things are about to get interesting. Yes, we are being tailed. Luke, do you remember the secret knock that Big Luke used when we entered the clock shop last time?
Of course! Allow me, Professor!
Alright.
Come on in!
Okay. Wonderful.
Welcome back, Professor!
Sorry to keep you waiting. Where is Cog, by the way?
Oh, same place as always, in the back, tinkering with that big clock.
Alright. Okay, then let's head on to it. Alright, Cog, let's go.
Welcome back. I take it you found the information you were after.
We did. I hope Luke hasn't gotten tired of waiting for us back in the future.
Yep, mustn't keep the young sir waiting.
Young sir?
Huh? Oh, I just call Luke sir. Sorry, it's an old habit from being in service. My mind's just not as sharp as it used to be, you know. I often forget a little muddled and, someone's at the door.
You can't just barge in onto private property. It's illegal, not to mention ungentlemanly.
But I, madam, am no gentleman. I'm an officer of the law and I'm here on an important investigation.
But what's Inspector Chelmy doing here?
You tailed us, didn't you, Inspector? In which case, Spring is right. It is very unbecoming of a gentleman.
Say what you will, Layton, the fact remains that our Prime Minister is missing. And if I have to step on a few toes to find him, then that's what I'll do.
Inspector?
And I'll keep doing it until you lay your cards on the table, Layton. All of them.
I can't believe you, Professor. You too, Luke. Flora? You ran off and left me on my own again. I ain't even made you those nice cucumber sandwiches.
Flora, please. We just didn't want to put you in danger, that's all.
You say that, but the real reason you won't take me is because you think I'll get in the way, isn't it? No, it's not that at all.
Flora, you have to understand. You could be put in harm's way. It's for your own safety that I
don't know anyone else here. What am I supposed to do when you two run off? I mean, to be fair, you did get on the train on your own. You got on the train to the Voluntary Express on your fucking own. Like, where were you then? I just sit there like a lemon and wait. Well, when you put it that way...
Luke. You know, Layton, I think the girl has a point. You may be leaving her behind out of concern, but it doesn't help anyone if it gets her all upset.
Inspector? You too?
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got to get along. We've got to get going. Can't keep Luke waiting anymore. I have to start her up now.
But there are several people here who have nothing to do with the matter at hand.
Well, the more the merrier, that's what they say, isn't it?
That's ridiculous. I beg you to reconsider.
Sorry, Professor, we've got to go. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. What for?
And does it go forward this time? Or does it go backwards? It does go forwards. That's quite fun. Okay.
Okay, end of the line. Everyone out. What in the world?
Oh, my stomach's doing backflips again.
Hey, Layton, what just happened?
Step outside and see for yourself, Inspector. That should serve as sufficient explanation.
What are you on about now? Come on in, Barton. Let's go outside.
Just a moment, Inspector. I'm feeling a little very greasy.
Pull yourself together, Constable. We're going outside.
Please don't jostle me. I'm feeling a little green. Are you okay, Flora?
It was a rather bumpy ride.
I'll say, time travel really takes it out of you. I'm just a little busy. Oh no, Flora!
Yeah.
Seems you've got your time-travelling legs, Professor. You don't look shaken at all.
I suppose I'm getting used to it, though I wouldn't say I find the process pleasurable.
Yeah, squeezing yourself through a vortex in time and coming out the other side can be draining. You probably want to get going, but do come to me if you ever need to return to your time. You're a good man. We'd be glad to help you out any time.
Thank you, Cog. We'll be back if we need anything. Again, still no missing puzzles. I'm very proud of that fact. But also as well... yeah, look at it. Oh, yeah, he's fucking losing it.
Layton! What's all this? What's happened to London?
We're still in London, Inspector. We've just been transported 10 years into the future.
Well, that's impossible, isn't it? Or is it possible, Layton?
One thing is for certain. We're no longer in the London we knew.
Well, there will be plenty of time for debate once my work here is done. I seem to recall you saying something about the Prime Minister being trapped in the future, yes?
Yes. It is by no means certain, but it remains a definite possibility.
Well then, what are we standing around here for? The hunt is on, Barton. We're off to find a Prime Minister.
You know, Inspector, we may have better luck tracking him down if we work together on this case.
That's enough from you, Layton. The fact remains that you're a civilian. I'll handle this on my own.
Fair enough. How are you doing, Barton?
Are you feeling any better, Constable?
Yes. No. Yes. Oh, no. Where am I?
You're in the future. This is London, but 10 years in the future.
Oh, my.
No need to fret, Constable. Everything is fine.
Oh, don't worry about me. The Inspector is here. You and your friend are safe. Fine.
That's right, Constable.
Yes. Very good. And now, where do we head now?
Where's the other Luke, Professor?
Now that you mention it, we never decided on a meeting place. Perhaps we should pay Shipley a visit.
Of course! He can get in touch with Big Luke for us. Shall we head over to the restaurant then? Oh, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, look who's back.
Mr. Stachenscarfen?
The one and only. And who's your feathered friend there?
Oh, you mean Biscoff?
Nice to meet you!
Nice to meet you too, Birdie. Say, you seem like a dependable lot. Can I ask you a favour? I've recently become rather fond of mushrooms, especially those little red ones. They're delicious. That's where you come in. I'd like you to seek out one of them fine fungi and bring it back to me.
A small red delicious mushroom. I haven't a clue where we could find one of those.
Biscoff knows! Biscoff, get!
Now that's the kind of can-do attitude I like, Birdie. But are you really up to the task?
Biscoff's no ordinary parrot. This should be a doddle for him.
Alright. Biscoff can now take on requests from the people you meet during your adventure. Very nice. Help Biscoff complete the requests given in the parrot minigame. The more requests you succeed in completing, the more skillful Biscoff becomes. If you complete enough requests, he'll start to help you find hidden hint coins. Clever. If you can help Biscoff complete every delivery request you come across, then something good will happen, I'm sure. Alright. Okay. I can't get enough of this little red mushroom. Bring me one quick. I'll do it. Right. New on you. Right. Apparently there's a volunteer. Yeah.
Yeah, I know this. Don't tell me you're gonna make me look at this every fucking time. Yes, I'm very aware of this. I literally did this already. Okay, right. Stachen's mushroom. Listen carefully now, and don't worry, it's not that hard. I want you to bring the mushroom. You can manage it in 10 seconds. Ooh. What? Right, so that goes there, there, and then there, like that. So he bounces up, bounces over, bounces over. I wish I could draw on this, but I can't, which is annoying. Alright. So that's the first thing that has to happen. Bounce. Oh, there we go. Hey. Well done. You completed the request Stachen's mushroom.
Top work! I knew you were the perfect fellow for the job. That's a perfect specimen.
Specimen!
You just go on like that and you'll become a fine delivery power. People will love ya.
Delivery!
Aww. You've earned this person's gratitude with your expert delivery skills. As I should hope so. Very nice. Alright, picture book. We've got a couple more to do here. We need milk. The manager, I'm going to say, is Auntie Lil. Can you be back as soon as I can? Left. A white thing, an adventurer. No. A white thing had been left on the counter. I don't know. Okay. Old man wants a coffee. This rain has chilled me to the bone. Brrr. Right, the customer walked over there. I'll have a tea. That's what they wanted. Oh no, I can't find the milk. Actually, it was a customer regular who came to sit in at the counter. Is it the adventurer? I'm tired, but look at this. I'm tired, but look at this mushroom I found. Lucky or what? What's that? Oh, that's right. Okay. Placed the mushroom on the counter and said, isn't it a beauty? Yep. Okay, there's no... Yeah, we need milk and one more person, I think is what we need. The white thing. Yep, I think that's good. And then I get to do my lovely little picture book voice. And I do so love that picture book. Very fun. Yes, alright. Oh, you got a puzzle for me? He's got a puzzle!
Hey there, little lady. You don't look very well. Are you alright? No worries, little lady. I'm doing just fine.
Fine!
I do appreciate your concern, though. By the way, thanks for your kindness words. I have a puzzle. It's been sitting in my back pocket, so it's a little squished, but it'll play. It's just fine.
Fine!
Ew? Oh, no.
Jam weight. Puzzle number 135. Right. Okay. You have 8 jars of jam of 4 different types, depicted by the different colours. The different types of jam vary in weight. Your jars have been put into 4 boxes. Use the scales to work out the relative weights of each type of jam and rank them from 1 to 4, with 1 being the lightest and 4 the heaviest. Okay, so by doing this, we will discern whether or not green... Okay, so by this... Alright. Okay, so from this, we know that green is heavier than red. Okay. Now that we know that. Okay. Now, is red heavier than blue? Red is heavier, or blue is heavier than red. Okay. So from this, we know that blue is heavier than red. Okay, but we don't know whether or not blue is heavier than green. Blue is heavier than green. Alright, we also know that blue is heavier than green. So, knowing what we know there... Okay, that tells us some stuff. So, knowing that, we have blue is heavier than green, which is heavier than red. Okay, so that now means the question is, what's this? Wow, that is that is heavier than... Alright, so, memo. We know that... Okay, let me just... BGR. Okay. BGR. Okay, so, looking at what we know there, we know that our... we know that... yeah, let me just... U. So, 2y is greater than RB. Okay. Blue-green is the heaviest 2 that we can go for. Ah, look at that. Okay. Memo. 2y is equal to BG, and it should be lighter than it should be heavier than this. Yeah. Okay. Memo. We know that. Okay. 2y is greater than RG. Okay. So is there anything we can use with this? Well, considering the fact that we know that... Okay, we know that green... essentially what we're saying there is that... Is it yellow is the heaviest? Because it outweighs everything else. It outweighs everything else. B and G were the 2 heaviest that we had in comparison, and this was heavier than both of those. Right? Because it just put like a value of like 1 and 2 on that. Even if that's... Wow, no, because that could be 1.5. Like, 1.5 would be equal, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, so B and G. Right. Oh, I wish I could figure out what that fucking meant. It's a nightmare, you bastard. Right. You think. How does that inequality work? How does that inequality work? Oh, yeah. It's the wait, hang on, no, it's the same as BG. Sorry, I just realized I'm looking at this and I'm like, what do you mean it equals? No, it does equal, so it's the same as B and G. So, again, I'm just going to use rudimentary numbers here of 1, 2, 3, and 4. We know that R less than G is less than B. Okay, so I'm going to call that 1, call that 2, call that 4, and then if y equals 3, that would work. Because then, yeah, 2 of that is 6, which is bigger than everything else, so that could work. So as long as it's so yeah, as long as that holds true, blue could be the heaviest. Yeah, okay. So it equals there, but everything else it's heavier than. Right. Okay. Alright, what? 1 being the lightest, and... So 1... You are 4. You are 3. Yeah, and that's how we do this. We use the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. To give us... the answers and things. Using the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 helps.
Does this sound right?
Oh, she even gets her own... Oh, that's cool.
Take that, puzzle.
Well done! Starting with the heaviest, the order is blue, yellow, green, red. By weighing the red-blue box with the red-green box, you can work out that the blue jam is heavier than the green jam. Weighing the red-blue and blue-green tells you that the green jam is heavier than the red jam. Finally, by ascertaining that yellow-yellow is the same weight as blue-green, you can work out that the weight of the yellow jam is between that of the blue and green jams. Alright. Nice. Say, nice going, little lady. You've quite the mind for puzzling. The cook. Hello, cook. Okay. Nice. What? Oh, look. You two are just playing habit with my nerves. Just leave me alone, okay? Okay, that's interesting then. So in that picture book then, I'll take the little one in. Notice the white thing's been on the counter. Wait, Chef. The chef's not in the... Wait, the chef's didn't pick the other picture book. I haven't got the... Oh, no, I'm missing... where's the fucking hidden puzzle for the picture book? Now I'm... No. Sorry about that. And now I'm sad. Another puzzle from you, that'd be great. Thank you. Hi there, folks. You look absolutely knackered. Have you been walking all day? We have. We can't say too much, but we've been on quite the journey. Oh, is that so? Well, what you really need to perk you up is a nice big meal. We don't serve hot food here, I'm afraid. I suppose I could whip up one of our special ham rolls, though. If you ask nicely, that is. Well, that sounds great. But what makes it so special? It's all about the order of the ingredients. Plus, it has an extra special ingredient. Hello, little Biscoff. Hi, Bobby. Hi. Oh, you've been such a good girl. Yeah, my baby. Off you pop then. Yeah. Go on then. Good girl. Yeah. It's all about the order. Now, I just have to remember how to make the thing. How does it go again? Let's find out. Puzzle number 054. Lunchtime. Okay. Okay, ham, potato salad, cheese, lettuce, and tomato. The cheese touches the bread, the middle layer is neither ham... Okay. The only ingredient between the ham and the tomato is lettuce. Okay. So, something like that. At some point. Cheese touches bread, the middle layer is neither ham nor lettuce. Which means it's that. Right? Only going to do the ham. Ham goes above the potato salad. What? Oh, hang on. Is it like that? Ham goes above the potato salad. Cheese, and then they're like that, right? That is the worst order I could think of. So, the ham goes above the potato salad. Correct. The only ingredient between the ham and the tomato is lettuce. The cheese touches the bread. The middle layer is neither ham nor lettuce. That is correct. So this is ham, lettuce, tomato, potato salad, and cheese. That's not the right order. No! No! No. What? I just don't understand. It doesn't seem right at all. I know! It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy! It's absolutely awful, isn't it? Hey? What's up, Bobby? You're just as distressed at looking at that ham sandwich as I am. Yeah, you're a good baby. I know. You've been such a good girl. You have been such a good girl. You know that? You've been very, very good. Very, very good baby. Such a good girl. Oh, I love you. You're darling. Anyway, that looks right. Better be right.
How about this?
There we go. Yes.
Phew,
Nice and
that's
easy.
a relief.
Okay. Delicious. It's time to tuck in. I mean, maybe it would be, I don't know. It seems like it's overstuffed. Puzzle lunchtime. Thanks for your help. As your reward, your ham roll. Oh, wow, this is amazing. I would have thought potato salad and a sandwich could be so delicious. And the crusty roll's a perfect match for the tomato and cheese. Oh, I love it. Not a patch on my cucumber sandwiches, though, eh? Uh-oh. That last bite get caught in your throat? You shouldn't eat so quickly, you know. Yes. Well, that was fun. And Tia's Cafe. You ain't got a puzzle for me. Where do I need Ed? I need Ed. This way is the fastest way to the fucking Midland Road, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is, anyway. Alright, you... Oh, you have another puzzle for me! Hello again, boyo! Enjoying your trip to the big city, are you? Trip? I'll have you know that I was born in this city! Right you are, then, whatever you say.
What about yourself, madam? Were you born in London as well?
Me? Oh, no, born and raised in Cardiff, Oh, you're Welsh. Born and raised in Cardiff, I was. Spent most of my life there. Hang on. I'm not a slut, but I thank the Lord I'm foul. Very cool. It's the valleys, and it's the nice breathiness to it. But then something unusual happened. See, I ended up moving to London. Oh yes, my life story's just like one of them sweeping epic adventures you see in the pictures. Speaking of films, have you heard this one?
Puzzle number 055. 6 whiny spectators. 6 people need to be seated at the cinema. You ask for an usher. Your task as an usher is to find a seating arrangement that will make them all happy. A refuses to sit next to, behind, or in front of C. So essentially A and C have to sit at the edges of something or on the same row. Okay. B hates the front row. C, I don't like the left or right seats. Okay. D, I hate the left side and the back. D, I prefer the right side. Anything but the front or left seats. Okay. So, A refuses to sit next to C. C, I don't like the left or right seats. So, C can sit... Wait, hang on a sec. Okay, I refuse to sit next to, behind, or in front of. Okay. So... I'll call that C1, I'll call that C... Yeah, I'm going to need a smaller thing for this. C1... C1... C2... Okay. Now, A refuses to sit next to, in front of, or behind there. So, this is A1, this is A1, this is A2, and this is A2. Okay. B hates the front row, so B can sit in any of these here. Right? Okay. D. I hate the left side and the back, so D can only sit here and here. Okay. E. I prefer the right side, so E wants to sit here or here. Okay. And F, anything but the front or left seat. So F can sit here and F can sit here. Well, what does that mean? Would you look at the only person who's happy sitting in one of these two seats? This solves everything for us. So, you take that seat. As a result, that's not available to you anymore, but that also means that this is not available anymore. So this must be the one, and D is the only person who wants to sit there. You don't need to sit there, you don't need to sit there, you don't need to sit there now. E is the only person who's comfortable sitting here, so that now answers that question. And now we know that C is sitting there, so both of those can't sit there. So it's A, D, E, B, C, F. A, D, E, B, C, F. Right? And again, A, D, E, B, C, F. It's nice just being able to work everything out, and you find, like, the only seats that people are comfortable sitting in is, like, A is the only person who actually wants to sit on the, in the front left seat. So, as a result, that blocks everything in, and then it just changes from there. Beautiful. Mwah. Love it. Please be right and I haven't just fucked everything up. Yay! Brilliant.
That's a relief.
Not bad. Excellent. The only two options for C are the middle seats in the front or back row. When you try to fit the other requests around that, it's the only apparent arrangement that will make them happy is this one. Yep, just put them all in, and you'll see the only person who cares about the front row seat is A, and that solves everything.
Spot on, boyo. That's the right answer, all right. Enjoy the rest of your visit to London, won't you? How many times do I have to tell you? I'm from London! Whatever you say. Don't get lost in the big city now, will you? Oh, I give up.
Just got
a flower for Adeline.
They make sense now. Alright, go to the parrot. Go to the parrot. Deliver a package. 15 seconds for a flower. Right. Oh, what the ball ache is this? Right. That seems wrong. You can't go through there. You have to go there. There's no way that this just works, right?
Yeah, that doesn't work. There's no way that works, right? Because it's going to bounce and... Yep. Too bad. That's fine. Let's just see what that does. Okay. What about that? How does that work? Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, what? Huh? Unless I'm supposed to go like that. No. Ah, but then I can go there like that. And then that bounce up there. That might work. And then... Let me see what that does. No, because then you hit that. What? I am so confused. What does that do? No. Huh? Okay, this feels very wrong. Like, you there, immediately fall off the edge. Okay. So I need something to catch you. But that's going to go the wrong way. Wait a minute. That doesn't stop you, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, right. So something's got to go... Oh, that can reach there. Like that. Like that. Ah, and then up there. There we go. Okay, I see it now. I didn't realize those were parallel. I thought they were slightly off. That's okay. 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 There he goes. And he's going to make it with plenty of time to spare. Not my favorite of the pet mini games, I have to say. But, you know. What a delicious scent. Spot on, my feathered friend. Thank you.
Perfume.
Well, well, talking too, is it? What a remarkable bird. Ooh. Aw, you've earned this person's gratitude with your expert delivery skills. Wonderful. Okay. Salutations, Sunshine. It is a pleasure to see you here. We hope you are well. Hope you are well. We have a parrot. We named it Biscoff. It seemed appropriate. Luke, I've just remembered something.
What is it, Professor?
We've neglected to explain the situation to Flora.
Gosh, you're right. It completely slipped my mind.
Oh, it's all right. I'm just happy Oh, Flora! Sweetie, no! Be that as it may, I think an explanation is in order. Let's stop at the hotel for a quick chat.
All right, Professor.
Yes. You have a puzzle? No.
Ding, ding, ding. Who's that lovely girl you're with?
Oh, you mean Flora?
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. What a pretty name. You've got to introduce us.
Who's this? Hi there. Are you one of Luke's friends? It's nice to meet you.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh yeah, Luke and I go way back. We're old pals. Anyways, you have a lovely day, Flora.
Bunny? I didn't realize you thought so highly of me, Max.
Ah, it's... Who are you, then?
Lovely day, isn't it? Not bad, I suppose. Days like this always put me in a biscuit-making mood. The thing is, I haven't been able to enjoy any of them because of this problem I'm having. Would you mind helping me with my conundrum? I'll give you some biscuits for your trouble. Free biscuits? Well, who am I to refuse someone in need?
Yes. Puzzle number 030, the Biscuit Baffler. Okay. You have 15 biscuits to share among a large group. The first person eats 1 biscuit and then passes 2 equal shares of the remaining biscuits to 2 other people. They both eat a biscuit and pass 2 equal shares to the remaining biscuits. Okay. It takes 1 minute to eat a biscuit, ignoring the time it takes to pass them. What's the shortest number of time it takes to eat all the biscuits? Oh, this is a continuation on from... right, so it's 1 splits off to 1 there. So you go 1 to 3, and then they each pass on an equal share. This is just doubling every time, right? Which makes 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It takes 4 minutes to eat a biscuit. 4 minutes, which is incredible to think about how quickly it doubles up like that. It takes 4 minutes. That reminds us of the, it's similar to, but not quite the same as the, when one person tells like an emergency, they move on and everyone spreads it further. Because you're not keeping the biscuits, yourself, you aren't spreading it. But yes, there you are. There we go. Nice. Crumbs! The biscuits will be gone in just 4 minutes. The diagram above shows you how you can visualize the puzzle to help you solve it. This seems like the kind of thing that might be useful in real life, but it's not a situation that arises very often, is it? Yes. See, the real thing that you could do is just have all 15 people come and get a biscuit. But, of course, that's not how it works. Biscuits always taste better when you share them with somebody, don't you think?
Oh, definitely.
I'm glad you agree. A raincoat! Ah, a new picture book for picture book 2. That's wonderful. Puzzle!
Yay. Oh, man.
Why the long face, sir?
Bostro gave me an earful for loafing on a job. Cardboard cutout could do better, he said. Some leader, eh? Hey, why am I spilling family secrets to you?
I'm not sure, really. Because you want someone to talk to because you're lonely?
Oh, you think you're brainy, getting me to fess up and tell the truth, do ya? You all look so clever when my puzzle stumps your short stuff. Spot the liar!
Okay. Puzzle number 031. Pear-shaped.
Alright. 3 boys are playing a card matching game using 20 cards, or 10 pairs. Boy A says, I matched 10 pairs in a row from the start. Boy B says, I matched 9 pairs in a row from the start. Boy C says, I matched 8 pairs in a row from the start. One boy is lying. Which one? Okay. Now, gamifying this, there's a very obvious answer. It's 9, because they're the only one that is an odd number.
I know, Biscoff. I know. Oh my goodness, did you bring me a little mice toy? Oh, sweetie. Oh, honey. Yeah, it's a good girl. We do always say if you bring us the toys and things, we can play with them, didn't we? You're such a good girl. You are such a good girl. I'm so glad you are learning the proper way of things. It's very good.
But yes, we were saying there's the gamified way of doing this is it's B because they're literally the odd one out on things. However, the other way of doing it is visualize it. 10 got all 10 pairs. 8 got 8 pairs, which means that 4 cards were wrong. So they matched A with C and A with B and B with B in that instance. 9 doesn't make sense because the last 2 cards that they have to pair have to be a pair as well. So it's B. You can never, whenever you're pairing something like this, you can never have an odd number.
It's not possible.
That's a relief.
Mathematically and visually, it's just not possible. See? Very clever. B is lying. If you match the first 9 pairs in a row, your last pair would automatically match you would automatically match the last pair as well. Exactly. Kind of very easy. Yes, pear-shaped. There you go.
Well, that dozy expression of yours had me fooled. You're brighter than you look.
Call him dozy. No puzzle? No.
I think we should let her sleep, Professor.
Yes. Alright. Welcome back to the Hotel Duke. Oh, hello there, young lady. And who might you be? My name is Flora. I'm a guest at the Professor and Luke's. Well, sort of. Actually, what really happened is I followed them here because they ran off without me. They're always doing that, and it's really quite upsetting at times. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to babble. What are you talking about, Flora? Well, I mean, you have done that twice now. Don't mind her, Becky. Flora can get quite nervous around new people. Oh, I would never pry into a guest's personal affairs. It is against hotel policy. I'll be off now. Do have a pleasant day. I hope you don't think the worst of us for leaving Flora behind. Yes, okay. Anything else? No puzzles? No puzzles I can find. That's fine. Right, here we are then.
What a charming room!
I'm glad you like it, Flora. Your room will soon be ready as well.
Oh, no need for that. I'm happy to just stay in one with you two. We'll just put up a screen. Luke, you're the smallest, so you can sleep on that chair there. And then I can take one of the beds, and the professor can take the other one.
Well, that's not fair! I'm too big for to fold myself into a chair. Plus, our bags need this bed already.
We can discuss sleeping arrangements later. For now, let's bring you up to speed, Flora.
Alright, I'm all ears.
We are currently in a city that looks very much like London, but is fundamentally different. This city appears similar to our London, but make no mistake, it is a far more dangerous place.
How so? What he's trying to say is that we've travelled through time. This is London 10 years in the future.
What?
We're currently working with a young man who identifies himself as the future Luke. According to him, in the 10 years between his time and ours, I became a rather unsavory individual. And here in the future, I rule over the city with an iron fist. This young man is working with us to try and stop my evil future self.
Wow, that's an awfully complicated story.
Do you follow all of it?
Yes, I think so. Can you imagine the professor as a crime boss? I wonder what he's like. Hey, Luke. Yes? If both the professor and you have older counterparts here, I should have one too, right? Well, yes, I suppose so. But you haven't seen a future Flora here? Nope, not yet anyway. But didn't it strike you as strange that you hadn't seen me? You know, we've had a lot going on since we got here, so we haven't had time to, well, I'm curious as to where my future self could be anyway.
I think we should move on. You know, Flora, the restaurant we're going to now is said to be one of the best in town.
Oh, is it really? Let's go then. Phew, good thinking, Professor.
Alright, let us head on.
Oh, Dean Delmora, hello.
Dean Delmora.
Oh, fancy seeing you here, Herschel. Have you been keeping well?
Very well, thank you. You're looking rather well yourself, if I may say so. Spry, even.
Oh, goodness no. This old man has grown older by the day. My hair's gone completely white, see? He does wear a wig!
Ah, yes, I thought there was something different about you.
Sorry, I just found it funny how his hair in the other image, I was looking at it when he was talking, he has like this blondish colour, not like mustache, and blondish colour eyebrows, but his hair was like an off, like it was like this darkish brown. How weird.
Some people say silver hair makes a man look distinguished, but I was partial to my crop of brown. Now listen, Herschel, London's full of people who are quick to sully your name. Rest assured that I don't believe a word of it.
That was quite a shock, Professor. We saw the Dean a few hours ago, and now he's aged a full 10 years.
Yes, time certainly appears to have left its mark on Dean Delmona.
Is something the matter, Professor?
Not at all. I just needed a moment to think. Let's be on our way. Okay. That's interesting. So... Okay. In we go.
You got a puzzle for me? He's finally got a puzzle for me!
Welcome to London's most delicious destination. I hope you brought your appetites. By the way, the postman tells me you've got a real knack for puzzle solving.
I suppose you could say that. Why do you bring it up, sir?
I ordered a few numbered plates a while back, you see, but the company made a mistake.
Okay. Puzzle number 057. The mispainted plates. Alright.
The number of plates... the numbered plates Pillard ordered have finally arrived. But wait a second. Oh no, the manufacturer painted all the numbers on backwards by mistake. Pillard would like to use them as soon as possible, but will apparently take quite a while to fix each and every plate. To save time, the manufacturer would like him to make do with the plates that he can, and which ones he can send back. Okay. Tick only the plates that cannot be used. Okay. Is it just... Wait. No, they can all be used, can't they? Can't they? No, they can all be used because you just rotate them round. You fucking idiot. You didn't have any problems with your plates. You just haven't rotated them. Rotate the plates. I don't know. No, 4 can work. 3 works because if you just rotate it upside down, right? Right? 2 and 5 swap places if you... Wait. Is 2 facing the right way? 2 and 5. 7 works if you rotate it. 6 and 9 work if you rotate it. You don't need to do any of them. You can use them all. I think that sounds like a trick question here. Let's memo. 0 can work because 0 works, right? Like, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 0. Yeah, you're symmetrical. If I go 2, and then rotate it around, that way, you get 5. Okay. Oh, I see. No. 6 and 9 are nasty. 6 and 9 are actually quite nasty. Because if I want to do 9, 9 looks like that. And an upside down 6 looks like that. But if you rotate them round, this is still going to be, it's still going to be backwards. Because either way up, it's a 6 and a 9. But these are mirrored, which is a problem. There's 2 of this reminds me of. This reminds you of, chirality. If you've never had to know anything about chirality, consider yourself fucking lucky. 6 and 9 are the 6 and 9 mirrors, because yeah, 6 ends up looking like that this way. It's a chiral pattern on it, which is fun. So yeah, no matter how you rotate it, it won't ever be a 9 facing that way, because the 9 will end up facing that way on it and things. So yeah, they are chirals of each other, so they don't work. It's 6 and 9 that don't work. Because yeah, 7 works, 4 works, 3 rotates, 1 and 0 are symmetrical, 1, 0 and 8 are symmetrical, 2 and 5 just literally upside down and swap the plates over, 3 spin it around, 4 rotate it, and 7 rotate it. The only reason that none of those will work is on the off chance that you have something on the other side of the plate that needs to sit there, like a hallmark or something, which, incidentally, table manners wise, don't spin your plate. You leave the hallmark. If the correct way that a plate should be situated is the hallmark readable to you. So if there's anything on the top, you don't spin it. And that's the general rule on things. Never spin your plate. Move the food around on the plate. Alright. There we go.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Yeah, fuck you, chirality. I hate you.
Few things have a puzzle solved.
Very, very, very important thing in chemistry. It completely alters the way that chemistry works. Think of it, if you want another good example of it, take your left hand and your right hand and put them out in front of you. And so you've got like either the palms of your hands facing you or the backs of your hands facing you. Now, without mirroring your hand, as in like flipping it over so you've got like the back of your left hand and the palm of your right hand, you can't overlay your hands on top of each other no matter how you rotate them. That's chirality. 6 and 9 are the same in that way. 6 and 9 definitely don't work. 1, yeah, and all those are symmetrical. 2 and 5 can replace each other if you rotate them. Rotating 3, 4, and 7 as shown allows you to use them. Pretty nifty. Very nifty. Very nice. It looks like I asked the right fella for the help. Cheers. Won't forget this. There'll be more than a little extra gravy on your next pie you order here, believe me. We got milk! Finally, we got the milk! Wonderful. We finally got the milk. We finally got the milk. Alright. Okay. A white thing. Oh, I bet you I know what's on there. It's the raincoat that's on there. Oh, please tell me we're almost done. There's no milk. I need one more. I need one more. No! I need one more customer. Damn it, and then I can get to read the book and I'll be so happy. Alright, but the parrot. Let's look at the parrot. Oh, fuck, I'm missing a third one there, you bastard. Fine, that's fine. Right. 10 seconds to make that there. Oh, fuck. Right. Can I do this? There's no way that works, right? You hit that? Nope. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I don't suppose that just works, does it? Probably not. Oh, it almost does. It almost works. Okay, the fact that almost works is quite inspiring. Yeah, so does that do anything? And if it does, how can I use that? Okay. I mean, he's just gonna flap around a bunch there. Okay. Right. I don't think that works, does it? But I'll try. Yeah, he's just gonna bounce his head on that. Okay. Ain't no way this just works. Damn it. Yeah. That's impossible. That's impossible. That doesn't do anything. That and that are the only two options we can start with. So let me just see where this bounces you. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. How does that work? I know, little one. I know, little Biscoff. We're working on helping you get a guy a tomato. Okay. Yeah, that just makes you run backwards and forwards. What the fuck? I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of this. There's no way this works. Like, this just misses completely. Okay. So if that's the right answer, what the hell does any of this do? Bounce, bounce. How do I do that? Does that help? Nope, it does not help. Hello, little one. He's a good baby. What about that? Can that in any way help? I don't know. I'm half tempted to look this up, because I'll be honest, this is very much a kind of not super interesting one. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Ain't no way. Oh. Look at that. That works. There we... Okay, that's really fucking irritating. That sucks. I don't like these puzzles. I'll be honest. These feel very, very much just like, trial and error it. Wait, he's not gonna make it. No! He didn't make it! You motherfucker! Right. Okay. If he doesn't make it, then... How do I... What does that do? Does that get him under there? No way that gets him under there, right? Yeah, because that immediately farts him there. Okay. Okay. Just look at this then. Ah, yes, you don't need every rope. I use the top of that to knock him over. Good job. Brilliant! Just in time. Cheers, fella. I owe you one. Ah! And one tureen of tomato supreme. A secret ingredient is chickpeas. Want to try some? Yay. I've earned the gratitude of you. I guess the chickpeas make it a thicker soup? That'd be my understanding of it. Interesting. Alright. Anything for me, Shipley? Greetings, Shipley. Ah, Professor! Good timing. I just got a message for you from Luke. He wants you to go to the observatory in the park. It's north of here. Make sure you're not followed. This park is just off the path that connects Flatstone Street to Midland Road, correct? That's the one. Luke will be waiting for you there. Why do we need to make sure we're not followed? It sounds as though someone out there may be monitoring our movements.
Are you paying attention to this, Flora? It's very important.
Of course I'm listening, Professor.
Moving around in a group of 3 will make us more conspicuous. I know you don't want to be left alone, but I think it would be best if you waited for us at the hotel.
What?
As soon as we've caught up with the other Luke, we'll come and get you.
No, I'm coming with you.
Now, Flora,
Oh, come on, Professor. Let her come along. We'll do our best to be stealthy on our way to the park. It'll be fine. Besides, it might be more dangerous to leave Flora all by herself.
I suppose you may have a point there, Luke. Flora, you do realize that this is where we're headed could be extremely dangerous, don't you? Are you really sure you want to come with us?
Of course I do. I'm not scared. Well, that settles it. Let's get moving.
Well, Luke, it looks as though we'll have to put our dinner plans on hold again, I'm afraid.
I understand, Professor. I'm pretty hungry, but we shouldn't keep Big Luke waiting. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
First of all, you don't have another puzzle for me? No. Alright. No extra puzzle. There's someone else. Ah, you have a puzzle.
Puzzle's the only way to pass the time on these snooze-worthy shifts. See if you can wrap your thinking gear around this head scratcher I cooked up.
Let's have a look at you then. Puzzle number 056. 5 stamps.
Oh, you dick. Okay. It's 3 plus 2 plus 2 equals 7. Here are 5 stamps, numbered, and the blank space is complete the equation. Only 1 digit can fit into each space, and you must use the lowest possible number of stamps. Oh, wait. Yeah, 5 plus 3 equals 8. You can use 5 plus 3 equals 8. That's what I think you do. You must use, because what you're saying here is you've got 5 plus 3. Oh, shit, no, because I need to add another thing in there. Fuck. Would it be 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9? Because that's a 6. Yeah, 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. I forgot that it's 3, so yeah, it's just 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9. Right? Please tell me I'm not going to fuck up a stupid one. Yes! 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
There we are. That's right. The stamps you need to use are 3 and 6. If you rotate the 6 stamp, you can use it as a 9. You can then use the 3 stamp 3 times, so you can complete this equation using only 2 stamps. Alright, nice. Huh? You solved it? Oh, great. Now how am I supposed to get through another boring day on a job? Boring? Don't you work for a crime syndicate? If your job's boring, you're doing it wrong. Huh? I must be hearing things. I could have sworn you just told me how to do my job. No. I didn't mean anything by it. Just ignore me.
Yes. Smart idea, Luke. Don't do that again. Which is faster? Probably this way if I had to guess. 2, 3, yeah, 4, and then 5 here. There we go. And you've not got another puzzle for me. No, that's fine. Okay. There we go.
I can't seem to open the door to the observatory.
Really? It looks as though the door is locked with a puzzle.
Oh yes, you're right.
Worry not, Luke. I'll solve this puzzle and have us through the door before you know it. Okay. Puzzle number 058. Gravity Maze. What?
Oh, fucking Christ. Okay. Move both the red. Okay. Wait. No, it's literally just...
Let's see if I've got this right.
Sorry, that was, I was literally just spinning to see how it worked. But yeah, that's just 4 hits. Okay. Superb! How many moves did it take you? You could do it in just 5. I think I did it in 5. Because, yeah, you rotate once, twice, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That's so dumb. You can literally just spin it. Ha! There we are, Luke. The lock is disabled. So literally, the way I could have done that is spin it fast enough.
and you just turn.
And the door is open.
Alright. Hello, Big Luke. Hang on a sec. I've got to check. Don't lean too far over. It's a long drop to the bottom. It's a pretty decent view. Okay, and there's nothing here. Oh, no, there are. There are hint coins here. Fuck me jogging. There's another one somewhere. Up on, there it is. There's the 3. Alright, we move on.
Thank you for meeting me here. I know it's out of your way. I wanted to make sure you weren't followed, and this place offers a good view for anyone approaching. Now then, have you made any progress in your investigation? We've encountered some unexpected turns, but on the whole, it's going well.
I can't believe I'm meeting Luke from the future.
Eh? Oh, Flora, it's you. I didn't recognize you for a moment there. You'll have to forgive me. This is all a bit unexpected.
It's nice to know that there's some things never change. I see you're so easily flustered.
You'll want to talk, Flora. As I recall, you go bright pink at the drop of a hat. But it's good to see you anyways. You look well. Flora's presence here is one of those unexpected turns I mentioned. Inspector Chelmy and Barton are here as well. Well, I'm not too surprised by the inspector's arrival. That man lives for police work. Are you saying you expected him to tail us back here? Expected? No, but I acknowledged it as a possibility. Anyways, we really need to discuss how we're going to get into Chinatown. We haven't a chance of getting through unless we get those guards to leave the gate. You've found a way to lure them away, haven't you? Yes. See, the guards don't hang around that area all the time. They only man their positions when Layton tells them to. In other words, my future self has some reason to post watchmen there now. I must confess that may be my fault. I've been doing a lot of reconnaissance in the area and may have been spotted. But the crucial point to remember is that the guards will leave their posts if their boss tells them to. I see, but how do we get my future self to issue that order? Fortunately, your future self almost never interacts directly with the low-level grunts. He has his lieutenant, Bostro, give out the orders instead. I'm sure you remember him. He was that mountain of a man commanding the thugs at the casino. Ah yes, I know who you're talking about. If the thugs by the gate hear Bostro tell them to get lost, I'm sure they'll leave their posts.
Then all we need to do is record Bostro's voice and play it back for the guards!
Well done, little Luke. But have you thought about how to reproduce Bostro's voice? I seem to remember you picking up a new friend near the river who boasts impressive vocal talents.
Of course! You mean Biscoff! We can get him to mimic Bostro's voice!
That's the idea. So, how do we get Biscoff to learn how to say "get lost" in Bostro's voice? That could prove quite difficult. Not really. Get lost is something of a catchphrase for Bostro. He's always shouting it. I've spent quite a few afternoons spying on the man. He uses it at least a dozen times a day.
It's not a very nice thing to say, though.
Well, he's not a very nice fellow, as you may have noticed. That catchphrase is our ticket into Chinatown. We should start looking for him immediately. Excellent. Bostro's likely to be lurking somewhere in the vicinity of the casino.
Yes, I believe he might be.
We'll need to be cautious, but I say we start searching for him there. Alright.
Ah, wonderful. What a perfect time. What a perfect time for us. Brilliant. Absolutely perfect, because now we can go ahead and move to Chapter 7, Chinatown. But that is going to be for next time, because for now, we're going to go ahead and end things off here, I think. We missed the chessboard! Oh, no! Well, that is unfortunate, but it's just something we'll have to do next time, isn't it? Because, like we said, for now, we're going to go ahead and end things off here. I've done some slightly longer streams this week and things, so we want to make sure that we don't aggravate the little Biscoff any more than she needs to. She has now brought us 2 little mice toys. So, excuse us one moment. I just need to go.
You've been so good, baby. You've been such a good girl. Such a good baby.
Yes. She's been very, very good today. Very, very good. So we shall go and reward her with lots of love and care and attention because she deserves it and because of what she's going to be getting. So we go ahead and just close up the things that we don't need anymore. Yoink you. Definitely did save. I'm pretty sure we saved. If we didn't, we'll just speed back through the things. Twitch is no, so not Twitch. Sorry, YouTube. And that is where we're going to end off the stream first. We need to go ahead and oh, hello. Sorry. Just checking a thing. We are going to go ahead and end things off here. We will be back next week for some more fun shenanigans. Like we said yesterday when we finished off XCOM. I don't know if we'll be doing 3 things. I don't know if we'll stick to 2. But if we do go to 2, it'll probably be 2 Cyber Sleuth, 1 Layton. Just because Cyber Sleuth has slightly less for us to talk. This is very much a wordy game, so I want to make sure we keep our voice in reasonable stead because, yeah, we got to use that. And it's the only thing we've really got. But if you want to come and be a part of the Twitch raid, then twitch.tv/ultrasonicblur is where you can come. Follow us over there. We'll be raiding off to find some more entertainment for everyone who is watching. But like we said, we are going to go ahead and end things off. We will let you know as soon as we know via the schedules and things what's happening next week. But until then, take care. Wonderful. Quick edit in studio. The details on you. You are private. We're done. And we save. And that's perfect. And now, Twitch, you know what it's time for. We've done like 400. I think we're on 410 streams, actually, which is quite fun. Legitimately, we're up to around that mark, somewhere in that region, which is absolutely insane. You could watch us once every day for over a year and continuously for like over a month. I think last time we checked, it's probably about 2 months because it was 40 days for... Anyway, sorry. We're getting distracted by things. If you want to know what we're going to be doing, when we're going to be doing it, and all that good stuff, there are some very easy ways to do it. Like I said, we post a schedule. And if you want to find that, there's some very easy ways you can do that. All you need to do is go down below where you can find and follow some more information about when we're going to be live, what we're going to be doing, and all that other good stuff. But until next time, thank you to everyone who has found, followed, and stuck around on the stream. We hope that you'll stick around for our raid. But either way, we've been Ultrasonic Blur. You nerds have been a fantastic audience, and we'll see you next time.